How's it going, Radical viewers? Grim getting right back into it with another Grim Rolls Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition homebrew of my, well, mostly my own making. Honestly, a lot of the beast stats I pulled from another homebrew, oddly enough, link down below in the description. I make no claim on it, and I'm not gonna lie, I pulled some of their stuff for the races because it did make sense. I just tweaked them here and there for my own. Fun facts. Anyway, yeah, welcome to my Star Wars homebrew, where, yeah, stuff's happening, and they're still on Korriban because they're stuck on Korriban. So without further ado, let's go ahead and join the Discord and get the shenanigans underway.
Drugs.
The drugs.
Drugs.
All the drugs.
Oh, can I play a centaur from Fallout 3, Grim?
Oh God.
No one would.
Those
want
are like
that.
the one thing that I remember that actually made me uncomfortable in Fallout 3.
They were so uncomfortable, right?
They were.
I used to have like weird Stephen King level of fucked up dreams involving those damn centaurs because they were that memorable. I'm not even gonna lie.
Did you ever like kill one and then go in really close to the face? Like you
yeah.
can just see, like the face is just pure agony.
Oh yeah,
Oh God, imagine if they brought him back in Fallout 4.
God, with that Fallout 4 graphics, hell no.
I mean,
I bet there's a mod for that.
probably. I mean, God knows, New Vegas was fucking popular for like monster mutation mods. Like they went insane with that crap on the Nexus.
Can you imagine that? You're just going through one of the way tunnels in Fallout 4. You hear a wet slapping sound. You look behind you, there's nothing. You look up, it's dark. Turn on your flashlight, it's just on the ceiling staring at you.
I don't like the fact you described it as a wet slapping sound, and I can hear it.
Exactly!
I hate that so much. God, those things are stupid and memorable. I will grant it that.
They
Anyway.
are, and yeah. Let's not talk about this.
Yeah,
We'll
let's
be
not
on
talk
all
about
day.
that. They're basically mutated fucking human centipedes at that point.
Yeah, just a tad.
Anyway.
Anyways, hi, Ark. Welcome to our
Yo!
psychopathy.
I picked an interesting time to join the chat.
Oh,
did.
Wet slapping sound.
yeah, wet
I mean-
slapping sounds.
This is pretty normal. Come on,
He's not
for
wrong.
this chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
That is also pretty normal.
Yep. Or more.
I'm innocent, guys.
Poor more.
He's innocent? What?
I'm an innocent boy. I
I'm
can do
sure-
no wrong.
Wow, it's bad today.
It's a Millicent and bystander.
Yeah, I feel that Tuski was going to rage today.
You know,
Drugs.
But will any of us know?
More drugs?
Well-
More drugs.
Tuskiwa's soul is going to rage.
God.
Yeah, you may need to swap to your phone more. Because that was like two
Yeah.
or three gnarly breakups like right out of the gate.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
Mhm.
it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
You haven't said anything in about a minute or so.
Are you kidding?
Well, he tried to say a couple of things. There were a couple of times when we could
Okay.
definitely tell you were trying to talk. But,
As to how much of it came across, I'll give you a hint. Jack and shit. There we go.
About that.
I think.
But anyway, hi Ark. Fun fact, we were recently talking about Fallout because I found a nice little homebrewing compendium that's far better than anything I could have make up in the 3 weeks I kind of want to try it out on Halloween, or at least close to Halloween.
oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, I saw the 5e Fallout. Very, very special.
Hey, special. I see what you did there.
My delivery left.
There's a stormtrooper here.
Though I have a condition. If we play the Fallout game, our group name must be the Fallout Boys.
Oh,
God
Oh,
damn
I
it,
agree.
more.
Dear
If we play a group named the Fallout Boys, I'm playing a bard, and
We'd just be the boys, but in Fallout, thereby making it Fallout Boys.
Oh, God, that hits me on way too many levels.
I agree. I will be a paladin playing the drums.
oh gosh, are we all doing
No
bards?
charisma, all strength.
We're just gonna
Oh,
be a
bard
fucking.
party! Oh,
I would be
bard
the
party.
king.
This is just a group of raiders. It really just sounds like a special group of raiders that you can run across as a random encounter.
It
Follow
really
boys.
does. Especially like New Vegas when Obsidian Studios actually... Dude, I swear to God, their writers got high before they started writing any dialogue sometimes.
Oh yeah. Do you remember the dialogue for Cook Cook before they cut it?
Oh
No.
God, I know what you're talking about because it definitely panged a memory, but I can't remember the actual dialogue.
So for context, in Fallout New Vegas, they had you kill several special raiders. Originally, they had voice lines and actual dialogue, and it was amazing for all of them. Cook Cook was straight up Mr. T. Like, that was literally his thing.
God, I wish they
Okay.
had more time for development on that game.
Burn the fool.
Anyway,
All I remember is like I think it's the first line that Pacer says to you when you go to join the Kings. Can't believe it for me. I'm sitting there like, is he okay?
Man,
damn, I'm pretty. Hoo-ha.
I am, but
Those games were fantastic. Anyway, back on Korriban, where you're all stuck.
We're not stuck.
we
You're
They're
kind
the
of
last
stuck.
left our heroes. Don't worry, they haven't gone anywhere.
you're not stuck. We're
Well, you're definitely not here by choice.
That's what you think.
But needless to say, after wandering into yet another Sith Lord's tomb, promptly finding it somewhat inhabited by just standard creatures, some of you recognize, and one that was horrifying and scary to everybody because it was larger than expected. Can't imagine why that is. Some investigating here and there, you don't find much. In fact, beyond a couple of echoes of the past, you haven't really found anything. But then again, you also haven't searched the entirety of the tomb just yet.
Well-
Oh, you skinned a Terra-Tenek, which I fondly remember. Good God, I gotta keep that in my notes because there's all sorts of shit that you can do with that.
stabby.
Just as a reminder for inventory, Jesse claimed chitin from the Tyrannotech with the intention on making a radiant resistant coat. I claimed a poison horn, and everyone else claimed what again?
Someone want
I
a
think I
claw.
had.
Whoa. Did I add it?
Oh
to
yeah,
my-
Google got whole claw.
I actually remembered to add it to my inventory. For once.
Hooray!
How much did I make the trying to take stuff weigh?
Honestly, don't even worry about that.
All right.
I generally don't worry about encumbrance unless there's a good reason for me to worry about encumbrance, and frankly, meh.
There's never a good reason.
There's never a
Alright.
good reason I can find.
Cool, because I'd be screwed right now.
Oh, I'm very much aware.
We all would.
875 pounds.
That sounds like a good reason.
But
Well.
I'll look to Fluke and did you claim anything?
Not really. I don't usually claim trophies from hunts, quote unquote.
To each their own. Still, well, to each their own. What are we going to do about this pillar? Then. Or, sorry, I cut you off, Luke. Every dialogue is a little delayed for me.
No, I was gonna say we know the thing we need is not here. Being so, the ghosts take it away. So I don't think we can do anything about that pillar, right? Right?
I mean, it's empty, so no, not really.
Look at the Jedi. Oh, wait. Where? There is no Jedi. Damn it. Bring out Qui-Gon. Bring out the Jedi.
Bring out Qui-Gon. Qui-Gon has our answers.
Qui-Gon Jinn, I choose you. Oh, he's been stabbed.
But anyways.
Not the first time.
Check the coffin. Oh, damn it, he's here.
No, he's not.
Oh yeah, I think we should. The coffin was in another room, right?
Yep.
Across a river of acid, yes.
Hmm.
Funny, it used to be wider. I don't know why it's less now.
We're moving on.
Alright, I'm on the way.
As I move on, I take a syringe and stab myself. What the fuck? That's the saddest healing cure wounds I ever seen.
To move it a little more to the left, you miss the vein a bit.
I'm sorry, I'm a bit dizzy. That thing got me pretty good.
It only hit you once.
Yes, I know. Really hard.
That's all right.
Reminder, we claimed the raid plates, right?
Yes.
Okay,
I have one of those, yes.
The
we're
what?
gonna need them. The raid plates. These guys. This is so weird without my music.
Bum.
Well, that is a coffin.
Indeed, it is.
Well, good luck. No,
That
actually, I
sounds
want to be
like a
closer.
very good thing to say. Well, good luck.
Do you think another lightsaber is gonna be in it, or a body is actually gonna be in it?
Well, I think body, but
Do we know who this tomb is for? I don't think so, right?
I don't know, but Jesse's getting real close to it.
Finn seems to have an idea, but something tells me not a name.
Don't open it. There might
Do
be
I
another
have
one of them
anything?
undead Sith dudes in it.
Yeah, but this
Undead
way we
Sith
can see it.
That's actually a good question. Did Vin glean a name from his visions? Because as I recall, it was just a face.
It was just a face and a lot of screaming and a lot of systems of planets just going supernova.
Planet.
And we are opening that thing.
That
What's
said,
that thing on the other side of the coffin?
as I mentioned the last time you gleamed a glance at it, that looks to be a piece of alien technology. And when I say alien technology, I mean alien technology.
That seems to be a piece of alien technology.
Vin brushes past the coffin and inspects this thing more closely. Can I get any idea of its purpose?
Roll me an investigation check.
One of those things. That's an 18?
So, you can't quite discern what this thing is, what it's supposed to do, but gazing over some rather simple controls, you think you might be able to power it on.
That sounds like a good way to die.
Yeah, just like touching a fire. Goodness. Ow.
This is a really weird question, but do I see any sign of the thing that was removed from the pillar in the other room? Like, could it have been put into this thing or attached to this thing in any way?
Nope.
Okay.
Boom.
But do you turn it on?
Well, for the moment, he steps away from it, frowning slightly, steepling his fingers in front of his face. Because Jesse is pushing the lid off of the coffin.
Deep
I'm just
concern.
watching and like,
And
I
out
don't
of
know.
character, I don't want both of those things to happen at once.
So,
like, he did kill the Tyrantatech, but I don't think his metal arm actually can push the lid of the stone off.
yeah, speaking on that, hey, Jesse, make me an athletics check real quick to see if you can actually open this thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I was wondering. Because we're talking solid stone everything so far. Oh, wow. I'm actually surprised about that +3, though.
So,
Something's
Just
gonna
gotta
break.
push it off, but he just kind of scoots backwards.
so you guys watch as Jesse fervently pushes against the stone slab of this thing's lid. And then you hear the sound of gears grinding against each other as he suddenly smacks his chest into it, pulls away, looks at one arm, perfectly fine, looks at his prosthetic arm. It's now bent backwards at the elbow.
Hey, look, Mando, you have a job to do now.
God damn it.
You better call me Captain Hook now.
Ooh,
And-
it took me a minute.
Can someone with...
More like Captain L.
L.
Just saying, it's not really a hook.
What's
But
now?
anyways,
No,
Sorry.
it is. It's bent back at the elbow, so it's, it's a hook now.
It's definitely not an arm anymore.
Hey, guys, do you know something I'm
Anyways.
concerned? The other sarcophagi opened by itself. This one hasn't, so I'm concerned that if we open it by force, it's going to do something really bad.
Hey, look,
Said
you
that-
shoot it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
The question is, will it do something equally bad if we just leave it here and try to go back to our ship again?
My belief is
Well-
it won't do anything, but if you wanna open it, be my guess.
There is that other door also.
That's right.
Hmm.
There is another door.
That being said, there was an ominous lecture after we dealt with the Tyrantatech.
Ominous what?
Wasn't good enough. The lecture, you kind of touched
Oh,
on it before.
right. That was ominous, yes.
Or if we could try to see if we are able to turn this thing on. It might be related to the coffin. It might kill us all. Who knows?
So it's a
So,
bomb.
so it's like everything else you guys touch.
Pretty much.
Yeah, you put it like that, it doesn't sound that so bad to open it, right? The usual.
Indeed. Ben walks back over to the piece of technology and eyes the controls again, looks back at the party, reaches out one hand, kind of gives a questioning look, like, should I?
Yeah.
No. So
I don't-
everything you've touched has shown you something that you didn't like, so go right ahead.
Everyone is backing away from me.
I mean, wouldn't you?
I suspect that should be a warning. But
Oh no, I'm just
Oh,
making
no.
distance so that way if I have to take your arm out of its socket again, it gives you a chance to wake up before I get to you.
would you not, though? And Vin is going to reach out and try to activate the technology.
Okay, then.
I'm gonna take over here.
Everyone
Wise.
within eyesight of this watches as what seemed to be just a pillar of metal actually splits in 3 different ways, 3 arms slowly falling as holographic projectors come up from the base, a sphere rising from the center of it, a brilliant
Huh.
flash, and briefly, you see a star map of the known galaxy with some interesting points of interest. But before anything could really be garnered from this, a spark shoots out. The lights go dim, and the hologram is gone.
You see a stormtrooper helmet. A clone trooper helmet pops out of the corner. Everybody alive?
It didn't explode.
Yes, but
Grim, what? Sorry, go ahead.
there appears to be some kind of a short. And can he tell what happened, whether it's just sort of whether its power sources has decayed from time spent lying desolate, or can he tell what's going on? Is it repairable?
Make me another investigation check.
That is a 19. The trend is in the right direction.
Honestly, looking at it, and then looking at the tomb around you, you discover something rather interesting about it, and you suspect it might be the very reason why it shorted out. This thing is old, and I mean older than the tomb, which by itself is thousands of years old.
Interesting.
Grim.
Yes, I am Grim.
So, considering how Vin is positioned, would it be feasible that the rest of us got a good look at, or got a look at the map also?
Oh yeah, everyone had a pretty decent shot at looking at the map. I'd say maybe not Fluke so much, since he decided to do the tactical thing and take cover just in case bomb.
Fair.
So, you said that was a star map, right?
Yep.
Or at least it was sort of like a star map.
In
Would
fact.
this have helped me ascertain anything?
Oh, yes,
Where's
actually.
Treasure Planet?
Yes, actually.
Tell me where
because
Treasure Planet is.
one of the systems
Oh.
that were lit up on the star map proper, you recognize wholeheartedly, my dear Thuskiwa. After all, where a better place to find a Wookiee than its home planet of Kashyyyk?
You've got to be kidding me.
Kidding you?
What?
But kidding you about what?
Looking at that map, it may have only been for a second, but I'm aware of the star systems well enough to know one of them was Kashyyyk. The
Really?
planet of the Wookiees, in the same system as my home. Damn Wookiees. You know, they managed to get a seat on the council first, even though we achieved space travel a little earlier than they did. But they managed to advance faster in every other field, so logically the Wookiees had to represent not only Kashyyyk, but the Dosh. Do you have any idea how? Actually, can we go to Kashyyyk? I want to settle the score.
Just at a point, it doesn't help politics when you're hunting everybody.
Not wrong. Also,
Politics are the best reason why people want to kill each other, so...
I mean,
Also not wrong.
yeah, not wrong. Also, goddamn, more take inspiration for that. Damn.
I'm not kidding, by the way. The whole... Like, granted there's a lot of beef between the Dosh and the Wookiees, but the Dosh specifically remember the Wookiees not only gaining representation on the council first, but the council electing a Wookiee to be in charge of of even Trandoshans. It was bad.
Hence why you got the inspiration for knowing your lore.
That is a little strange, though. It was one of the highlighted systems?
Indeed. I'd recognize Kashyyyk anywhere.
Hence why I didn't have him perform a role, because, frankly, he would know it just offhandedly. If anyone else would like to try to identify one of the blips on that map in the short time it was available, you're more than welcome to roll me a history check. Fluke, I will allow you as well, but at disadvantage since, again, you're hiding behind shit.
I will give it a shot. Why not?
The
That
Mandalorian.
is
As you
surprisingly
take a
good.
look,
Why not?
you recognize Mandalore.
Hey, it's a 15. Not bad.
Not bad.
We are surprisingly historically astute.
To the
I
point
guess
where
we're not doomed to repeat
I
it.
am old.
I'm not gonna lie, I gotta actually look at my notes because I didn't think anyone was gonna make it, because your rolls tend to be all over the place.
Now that I think about it, I'm not old. I just look old. Damn.
Fluke, did you just pull a Mori?
I am allowed.
I'm allowed, damn it, I'm old as
God.
fuck.
Luck didn't roll.
Did he go Android for anyone else?
Nah,
Yep.
I heard
Yes.
it too.
Yes.
My connection's a
ancient
little
Gaelic.
fucky. Okay, so thank God no one actually rolled a 25. Jesus. But all of you were able to identify another spot on the map, primarily because you're already fucking on it.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, Kashyyyk was pointed out. And another planet y'all are so familiar with.
The place where we
Tatooine.
went. Oh,
Not fucking
Not again.
okay.
I mean, Fluke, what are we talking about? We've never been to Tatooine.
Talk for yourself. I've been to that trash planet before.
You do also recall 2 other planets blipping up on the star map, but honestly, couldn't quite make out even what system it was in.
You have any idea how uncomfortable this armor is when it gets sand in it?
Not really. I don't wear armor like yours.
Isn't
Fair
that what
point.
the
Really?
suit under is for?
The what?
Isn't that what the black suit under is for?
Yes, but it's sand. It gets everywhere.
Yeah.
Even
Even there. You ever been to the beach? It gets everywhere.
Especially in the cod piece, damn.
Yeah.
this coming from the guy that wanted a beach episode in the Ninjas game.
What?
It was a joke, kind of, sort of.
No, it was more than a joke. You should have seen it. He drew art of Haru in a swimsuit holding a beach ball.
It wasn't a.
He
What the
really
fuck?
wanted it. He totally did.
I have to see this now.
Okay, there's art, but it's not Haru in a swimsuit or anything.
Oh, okay. So you would
Maybe
admit
later.
there's art.
Well, yeah, you saw it.
So, anywho, there was that fun little bit that, you know, God only knows what the hell that could lead to or what it does.
Swimsuit. Ninjas.
And what about this?
What about that? What about the sarcophagus?
I mean, I could try to push it with the Mandalorian.
I'm down.
Well, I suppose you're right. That did not help us get this open. We could try all at once.
No, I think they still got it.
Yeah, I mean, you guys might want to get the strategic points, so if something does pop out here and gets one of us, you guys can shoot it.
During this whole conversation, Jesse's just kind of back against the wall with his arm, just trying to push it back to
Not
where it probably
wrong.
should be.
Make me an athletics check, Jesse.
Oh god, I'm gonna break it.
Don't roll one. Close.
I
I
rolled
mean-
slushy.
You almost got it back into place.
Before we do this, do you think we should help Jesse with his
That makes
hand
a
problem?
bit- yes, I think that might be advisable. What on earth did you do to this thing, Jesse? And Vin is starting to sort of take a look at it to see, is it the joint that is damaged? Is it the actual rigid part of the arm that is bent? How bad is this?
Make me an investigation check.
Okay.
I would say
Make me a
medicine, but this...
check with Tinker's tools.
Well, yeah, I was going to say make a medicine check. That thought, it's like, wait, it's a prosthetic arm. No, investigation check. Okay.
That's a 14. Wow.
That's all right. The DC was
not
10
very
for this.
good.
Yeah, you identify the problem. He literally accidentally popped the fucking forearm past the limiter cuff. And with a quick little push of a pin and a yank, you get it back in place.
Yeah, thank you.
Interesting piece of technology. I hope I will not need one for some time, though. Well, it should be mostly functional, at least as functional as my arm was after the Trandoshan fixed it, so.
Jesse, you have trouble moving the ring finger of that hand. But other than that, works fine.
Oh, it's just constantly out, isn't it?
Hey, at least it's not the middle finger.
I feel like he'd like that too much.
I thought about it. Anyway. So, opening up the Sith sarcophagus within the Sith tomb that may or may not contain an ancient dead Sith Lord? Yes?
Let's. I'll just be over here. I think Fluke's tactical mastery is something we all should strive to emulate. And he ducks behind. Well,
I feel like we should.
I go through the
behind the
wall.
corner, but I'm not going to physically do it because apparently I can't do that without going through the wall.
That's fine.
Yeah,
Just press Alt.
The Skiwa is definitely for this. Out of character, I would advise that we try the other room first, but the Skiwa really does want to just push it.
Oh,
What's the worst
this
that
is
could
kind
happen,
of
right?
closer.
My favorite phrase.
We don't have
Oh,
tragedy
yes.
here.
That's the worst that could happen.
By all means then, roll me the athletics check with the advantage because someone is helping someone and I really want this tomb opened.
So would I be helping you, Gogo, or would you be helping me?
That's great. That's always a good sign.
That works. So, Tuskiwa and Luck, you get a pretty good grasp on this freaking lid. You're straining, gritting your teeth. Tuskiwa's literally hissing from the exertion. A hiss of trapped air begins to leak out. And after a moment of that quiet hissing, the lid suddenly all but launches off the sarcophagus into the corner of the room.
White stone. I feel
Love.
like magnetic sealing would have been easier.
Since when does stone fly?
That was irritating.
What was that? Are you two all right?
Yep, I think it's time to go.
I opened the thing. We opened it.
All right. What was inside?
I don't
I don't know. The lid flew away.
I'll take a look inside. What's in it?
What's inside their sarcophagus
What's in the
of
box?
a long dead Sith Lord? The answer may surprise you, my good friend. There be bones.
So there is a body this time. Well, body is a bit generous.
Is there anything else in there?
I feel like we're gonna like grave rob him, and then all of a sudden another cis ghost man is gonna pop up and be like, "You can't rob my body," and I'm gonna be like, "I am though."
I'll give them to you.
I mean, I don't think there's anything worth it here.
Honestly, you get a good look at the body. I mean, it's wearing what might have been ornate robes at some point, long decayed with age, along with the rest of its flesh, leaving only bones behind, though upon the brow of the skull is an intricate circlet that seems almost untouched by time itself.
See, part of me wants to say it would be worth a lot of money, but we're not playing a typical Dungeons and Dragons game.
You do know a Hutt that would
Golden
probably be
circlet
interested.
Doesn't seem that much. I don't.
Does it look
I
like
don't
the
know.
kind of dangerous artifact that Qui-Gon would have sent us here to intercept?
You
I
don't
think you
know?
have it actually. Then again, you'd have to ask him.
I know how to do this.
But
Jesse, there's something shiny over here.
Oh, really?
God damn it.
I mean, shiny doesn't automatically mean useful.
Hey, but shiny means expensive.
I
Vin
mean,
pokes his
I
head around.
think the coordinates to Korriban are more expensive.
Have you ever
And
seen something that
circle
was
of
shiny
metal.
have you ever seen something that was shiny that wasn't expensive?
A seashell.
Those aren't shiny, those are matte.
Can we discuss this anywhere else?
What type of seashells are you looking at?
I think I just
Usually,
felt
I
a,
suppose it depends on how much water they have on them.
I think I felt a few brain cells just commit suicide out of this conversation. What the fuck? How we go to seashells?
Have you ever seen that was expensive that was shiny that wasn't expensive? Seashells. Those aren't shiny.
Anyway, yeah, Vin, that's definitely a corpse that's been there for a while, and that's a very
Does it look
that's
like a corpse of the thing that I saw in my vision?
frankly,
Does it look like it had tentacles in life?
honestly, you know what?
Can you
It's fun.
determine that?
Roll me a medicine check.
Medicine check, okay. With disadvantage because it's desiccate? No.
I don't
Yes.
tempt me. I mean, not that it
That's a
matters.
five.
That thing is dead.
Yes, more.
Oh no, I'm actually gonna save that for in character.
Okay. Yeah, you can't tell. It looks like a skeleton of a humanoid at least. Has 2 arms, 2 legs, has a head. Kind of bigger than, you know, your standard humanoid, but not by like a whole lot. You're definitely sure it wasn't a Wookiee. But you can't really say for certain.
Well, this guy has been dead for a while, hasn't he?
Just stare and slowly blink. Your astounding abilities in this. I'm amazed.
I
What
get
led
that
to
a
that
lot.
deduction?
He doesn't reply, at least not immediately. Instead, he walks over and kneels down by the coffin, looking at the circlet. What is that thing? I have a
shiny.
bad feeling about it.
It looks wearing a metal suit. He should take it.
I mean, couldn't you touch it and get a vision or something?
I probably could. The question is whether I would get a vision of something useful or my own death.
There's only one way to find out.
Poke it.
Then you
Then
do feel
then
your
is-
hand inexplicably drawn almost completely against your will towards that circlet.
Oh boy. Then so can I stop my hand or
I mean, yeah, now that you notice it, yeah, you can totally
Okay.
just stop your hand.
so
It's your
Vin
hand.
starts to reach for the circlet and then stops. Frowns.
Come on, poke it.
You all may want to get back again.
I'm already pretty out
I'm just
here.
gonna stand behind Locke.
Okay.
I love how paranoid I've
After-
made my party in this tomb.
After waiting for folks to withdraw if they wish to,
I can't get out.
Vin reaches out and touches the circlet.
Oh,
What
goody.
happens to him?
Well, for one thing, as you look up, you find you're not in the tomb anymore. Instead,
We still see them there, right?
oh yeah, you still see Vin there. But Vin, you find yourself at the bridge of a strange starship. Standing beside you, a familiar alien face in fine, gilded robes. He slowly turns to another one of his race working at a control panel, giving a very slow nod before turning back to the star systems before him. And then you watch a familiar sight as one sun goes supernova, followed by another, then another, and another. You, having experienced this once already, are absolutely horrified, unable to comprehend the numbers of lives lost. You turn back to this alien, and he is just smiling. And then you find yourself back in the tomb, almost placing the circlet upon your own brow.
Then drops both the circlet and his blaster very suddenly from his hands. And just freezes there for a moment.
Are you awake?
You could say that.
Go for the arm. Go for the arm.
Was this alien wearing the circlet in this vision?
Oh, yes. And while you didn't hear any voices, or at least not in a language you could have possibly known, a name in the back reaches of your mind does stick out. Naga Sato.
I remember Qui-Gon mentioning that name, right?
Honestly, I can't remember what the hell Qui-Gon mentioned. He might have.
He did mention it, but he only mentioned the name. He didn't explain anything about who Naga Sato was. Was one of the people that...
Tulak Horde.
Tulak Horde was
Well-
memorable for a reason, though.
Yeah, Tulak Horde, Vin got the name of from a vision and asked Qui-Gon basically, is this the person keeping us here? And Qui-Gon said, that doesn't sound like the kind of thing he would do. More of Naga Sato or... And I can't remember who the other name was that he mentioned.
Specifically, I was meaning that meeting Tulak Horde, he also mentioned Nagasato and one other.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
I
said
did not have that in my
implied
notes.
that they may be in this tomb or in this area of the valley. How big is this valley, I wonder? Do I want to know?
There's an outsider.
You've explored all but 2 of the tombs now in the Valley of the Dark Lords, and there's more yet that you have not seen.
There's more? I am a Sith Lord?
Sometimes.
Wow.
Am I wrong, though?
They're not.
Oh,
In
we're
all
moving on?
seriousness, I'll probably look down at the circlet, pick it up, and move to hand it back to Vin.
If you
Introduce
try
something
to pick it up...
this-
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
If you try to pick it up, Vin will hold up a hand and say, "Ah, careful. I think that thing." Perhaps this is just paranoia, and as he's speaking, he's taking out his street clothes, his non-cloak clothes from his pack, and he's going to wrap the circlet in that. Perhaps this is just paranoia, but I am not sure how much any of us should be touching this thing.
You said the same thing about the lightsabering. I feel fine.
Don't remind me. I am still not entirely convinced you will not kill me in my sleep.
So, Vin, am I understanding that you wrap this thing in a cloak, but you're still holding onto it?
Opposite. He's wearing his cloak, but so he's going to wrap it in his non-cloak clothes. He has less conspicuous looking street clothes that he uses on.
You're still touching it, though.
Yeah, through the cloth.
And thanks to being force sensitive, you get to learn all sorts of fun stuff.
Oh, good. Interesting.
I misspelled his name.
Okay.
No wonder I got a Japanese businessman every time I looked up this name.
Basically, what this does, Ark, is it lets you use intelligence instead of wisdom for your Jedi abilities and AC and other crap.
Should I use it?
That
Should
is
Vin
up
be non-paranoid
to you.
enough to use it?
That is up to you.
I don't think it's I don't think he's very I don't think he looks very favorably on mysterious artifacts retrieved from tombs of dead Sith Lords, especially considering what he saw when he first picked it up. So he is going to tuck it away in his pack.
Oh, come
and
on.
say to
What's wrong with
Skiwa,
grave robbing an ancient Sith Lord? Nothing can possibly go wrong. At all.
I
Hey.
mean, it's robbing if no one's alive to possess it.
Hey, give it to Jesse. He'll use it as a new hat bin.
But the Skiwa, seeing your obvious discomfort, perhaps we could just leave it. Oh, wait, what is that?
What?
I can't. The Skiwa can't see this. Never mind.
You can
Perhaps we
see
could
that.
Just leave it. But,
You all
you know.
can see that.
Guys,
I can't see it. There's a wall in the way.
Is that? Do I recognize that?
You recognize a hooded figure, that's for damn sure.
That's it.
Yeah, seeing that, I'm gonna move in the way of Fluke just to block the sniper and
Vin is going
lightsaber
to.
Chain
Vin is
axe.
going to pick
Like-
up his blaster and wield it menacingly, and then he's going to think better of it and take out his lightsaber and activate that.
This is all fair, given the fact of what you've seen in this tomb so far. But you all watch as a strange robed figure just approaches this lake of acid. And from his robe produces a sphere of sorts, leisurely tossing it. And briefly, you all watch as this acid lake freezes over in an instant.
that is definitely not how acid should work.
He crosses
It's not how
safely.
acid works.
And
Is
as
that thing
he
moving through me?
passes through all of you,
That
approaches
feels wrong.
this strange piece of alien technology before fading from existence.
So
I think I see him enough.
Wait, you saw it too?
I felt it.
No, I'm just standing in front of Fluke holding out the chain saber for no reason. Yes, we saw
Taste
it.
that!
Wait, does this mean we all can use the Force now?
Well,
ghost?
we certainly all have lightsabers.
I put my hand forward trying to move something.
Nothing happens.
Can I hang on? I have to check something on my character sheet. Do I
Fluke,
have
if
any
you want
kind
to
of?
move
I do. Okay, so hang on. Fluke holds out his hand and tries to move something. Can I tell what he's trying to move?
Oh,
Whatever.
fucking
Evil
Christ.
bastard.
Oh no.
Make me a perception check.
I'm pretty sure
Okay.
Luke is being very dramatic about it, like he's not expecting it to move, like very
Okay.
like.
You said
Oh.
perception?
Yep.
Okay. That's a 23!
Yep, you can tell exactly what the fuck he was just trying to move.
So Fluke, as you do that, what were you trying to move?
Any object that is not super heavy, any rock or any. Yeah, something that is not super heavy, a rock or something.
Yeah. So as you
He said
hold
that-
out your hand towards the rock, it tilts just slightly, then tilts again, then goes zipping across the tomb floor away from you.
He's just saying at his own hand, no.
No, you will die.
I think playing
Does
around
he-
with an ancient Sith lightsaber might have some unanticipated consequences. Did I not? Fluke?
Wait a second. If someone demands that he execute Order 66, what does this mean for Fluke now that he thinks he can use the Force?
Well, I guess it's my time to die then.
Nah, commit Sudoku, I guess.
Sudoku.
Yeah.
Maybe Vin should be the Kitsune in the new campaign. God.
You say that, but my new character is kind of a trickster. Anyway,
Finn, you and I are gonna have a conversation later.
Oh God.
Ben, who is slightly smirking for no apparent reason. Well, if we survive this, I'll be happy to have all of the conversations you wish. But for now...
Jedi actually fucked with people in this way?
Finn's not a Jedi.
Oh, this is something I
I
could
think
see
Sith
Anakin
actually-
doing.
I mean, I can think of
I
one
can see
Jedi that did
Qui-Gon
this.
doing this.
Oh
Does
yeah,
the
Qui-Gon
equipment look-
definitely would have.
Does the equipment look like it changed in any way after that happened?
Nope.
Okay. Was worth a shot. Vin casts one last look at it and then sort of turns to follow the party out.
I'll leap across, but while I'm over here, I'll look back. Since that circlet, though, and it makes you uncomfortable, we could lock it up on the ship and have Qui-Gon look at it.
Yes, I think that would be wise. I assume the acid has gone back to normal.
Oh
right?
yes, that's still very much very deadly acid.
Hopping across then.
Right down on the acid that physics say no to.
Welcome to Star Wars. Shit don't make sense.
Well, I suppose there is only one place left to go.
Yep, I'll point my side to the door and wait for them to open it.
Maybe we should
We
not.
have any ghosts behind you.
Did luck just suggest we knock?
Vin approaches the door and wills it to open.
You hear the familiar
Yes.
sound of stone grinding on stone as the door slowly parts open, and inside,
What in blazes is that thing?
you see,
That was a giant battle droid.
you see, my dear Vin, a massive statue of a very familiar face.
That
Roger.
asshole again.
Let's shoot it.
I hope this statue does not come to life.
As you say that, Vin, you swear it slowly cranes its head down and regards you.
He freezes in place. Then he looks away and looks back.
Did you have another vision?
That statue there, do you see anything odd about it, Tuskiba?
I
Wait.
mean, it looks uglier than normal, but Jesse, do you see anything about
yes.
it?
I mean, it's got a red hat.
Is it?
That's about it.
Is its head still in the new position?
Make me a
When I
perception
look down?
check.
Oh man,
Herb.
this will not end well for me. That is a 24.
Okay, so good news. The statue itself, nah, it's not looking at you.
Ugh.
The other things, though.
The other thing is, there's definitely a face staring at you.
Define face.
Divine face.
And everyone watches as slowly something almost seems to find its way out of the sheer stone.
Lightsaber reactivates.
Oh my god. It's the Emperor of Japan.
And who dares enter the tomb of the great Naga Sado?
We pissed off the wrong motherfucker.
Honestly, I thought we'd get this treatment at the coffin.
We there. The ones you have marooned on this planet.
Marooned? You think that's my doing?
It isn't.
After you brazenly wander into my tomb, raid my own bones, and kill my pets.
You weren't using them.
Also, I heard earlier. I swear you were entertained like Tulak Horde was.
He's not wrong.
I like to think myself above such psychoses, thank you. I simply
Then
did
it
what's
was not
necessary.
Mula?
Oh no, I laughed.
Well,
I did laugh.
At least you admit it.
What's more fun than watching a bunch of mice scurrying about in a maze?
well, if not you, then who is keeping us here?
I wouldn't have the foggiest of ideas.
You spend all eternity trapped in this valley together, yet you don't talk to each other?
Virtually
Never
asked this to the
chat,
other one
no
too.
small talk?
I'm pretty sure Tulak Horde said that he'd sooner kill everyone else.
If you haven't noticed, Sith aren't exactly the most sociable of people. Especially after, a couple of millennia after death.
And I thought I was an introvert.
At least you had the choice.
Well, I guess if it's not you, then we'll just be going.
I don't think it's that easy.
Oh no, you're more than welcome to leave. God knows I don't want you here. I don't even want you on my planet, frankly.
I won't lie, we don't want us here either.
Wait, your planet.
Yes. After all, every Sith Lord that's come into power claims Korriban as his own. So
Why is it so underpopulated then? Are all the Sith dead?
Well, have you found a living Sith pureblood yet?
Jesse just kind of steps over to Squirrel and leans in. Listen, I don't think it's a good idea to be questioning the guy who just walked out of a rock.
No, that's good advice in real life as well. Never ask too many questions of a guy that walked out of a rock. Wartime veteran soys. This is a bad topic for me to broach. Anyways. Very well then.
Though I do suppose if there was one keeping you here, I can only imagine two with such power even after long millennia death. One presence. One of the presences I no longer feel here on Korriban. Probably all the better. Marka Ragnos was not exactly one to just sit still even after he has no choice. No, I suspect my old adversary, who I still feel an inkling in the air, is about.
Your old adversary?
The one you wish to find. I all but no doubt think it may be Ludo Kresh.
Ludo Kresh. Where have I heard that name before? Why would this Ludo crash trap random passers-by on this planet? Is he particularly sociable?
At asking that question, my dear Vin, you watched as this transparent spirit of Nagasato lays his eyes upon you.
The lightsaber comes up as if he thinks he can ward off the immaterial Sith Lord with it.
You literally hold the lightsaber at the ready. Nagasato himself seems completely unfazed by it, even daring as to walk into the beam of energy that makes up the blade, essentially impaling himself, though showing no discomfort as he regards you a little closer now.
Hey, back! And he sort of pokes ineffectually at the Phantom. Well, what are you staring at?
Just turn to Jesse and the Mando. Do you think I could kill a ghost? I mean, the Dosh would believe. I wonder what the scorekeeper would think about me killing a ghost.
I don't think it's a good idea to try.
Well, we'll find that out once we're off this hell of a planet.
Fine.
It's
But-
probably a better idea to wait until it's a ghost that isn't standing in the middle of a lightsaber.
But then...
Listen.
But then, as Naga takes an account of you far more closely than you're comfortable with, that ever sinister smile that is forever now burned into your memory in so many different ways spreads across his lips. Oh, I see now.
What do you see?
You'll find out in time, I imagine. In time.
Sit our assholes.
We dare not to be anything else. That said, if you feel you have the will to seek out Ludo Kresh, to the west of here, there's a cave. Deep in that cave is a
There's a
long forgotten tomb. I suspect that one wearing the hat will die first in it.
What? He turns, looks at Jesse, and looks back at the Phantom. Why will that one die first?
Because he speaks too much.
I thought it was me that was speaking too much.
Ouch.
I think we all speak too much. It's sort of our thing.
I think me and Luck and I think I'm probably maybe the third one that spoke the most.
That said, feel free to be gone of my tomb. Take your prizes, your trinkets from my pets and my sarcophagus. I dare suspect you may need them.
Well, I think that's our cue. We leave him.
Yep.
I'm out. Fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. Go home, go to bed.
While leaving, I'll just turn to Vin, like, you're not thinking of becoming like them, are you?
No! I
You
hope
sure?
not. I
Frankly,
don't know what he was implying, but I don't like it very much.
don't misunderstand me. They seem very powerful, but Personality-wise, I think I would rip one in half the moment they open their mouths.
I think they are closer to our Inquisitor friend than they are to me.
Ah, don't worry, Ben. I won't let you turn into one of those.
That's good, although something about the way you
I walk
say
away.
it makes me uncomfortable still.
I say nothing and walk away.
Place. So Vin is actually not walking away, at least not yet. He takes a few steps forward to inspect the statue.
Okay. Roll
Is this-
me an investigation check.
Okay. Okay, so...
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Holy
okay.
fuck.
He inspects the heck out of
Every
that
time.
statue.
Every time.
Yeah.
So, funny enough, you do find something. And
What do
once
I
again,
find?
I fucking hate that I literally set the DC for this at 30, and again, guess who hits 30 on the check? Again.
Exactly.
I don't even anymore, for fuck's sake.
What do I find, Grim?
So, my dear Vin, investigating this statue, it's ornate as all hell. In one hand, it holds an ornate staff aloft made of stone. And then in its other hand, you notice something a little off. There's a sword in it, and it seems a little out of place.
He stole Lex Beskar sword.
And looks more closely. And what kind of sword is it? I'm assuming it's not a lightsaber.
Oh no, it's not a lightsaber. This thing is like an old school, like actual fucking sword.
Wait,
This
so
is
not
even
even a
very
vibroblade,
odd.
just pure sword?
This
Just
is very
Pure
odd.
sword.
Don't Sith Lords all use flashy lightsabers? And he reaches out and sort of grips the sword, trying to see if maybe it moves,
Oh
like
yes.
the lever.
Oh, it moves
Why
all
is
right.
everyone?
Well, as you know, Sith, before being what they are today, I believe you told there was a race called Sith. So I imagine they had weapons before lightsabers were a thing. AKA that.
Before a lightsaber. Damn, and I thought lightsabers were ancient weapons.
They
So does
are.
it come off in my hand?
Oh yeah, it just leaves the grasp of the statue and just falls into your grasp. This thing is still pretty freaking huge, but wieldable to some degree.
I don't think this is part of the original statue.
Well, the ghost said we could take anything, so might as well, right?
Yeah.
I'm not sure that's quite what the ghost said, but I am happy to interpret it that way, because I suspect we may need it. What
Yeah, I mean,
is it, though?
Did you get a vision when you touched it?
Well, no.
Then
So,
it's worthless.
Hold up.
Grim, how shiny is it?
because it is not embedded with immortal evil?
Well, isn't objects that you get visions of connected to things like... I don't know how the Force works. All I know is so far it's let you learn things about the past and learn things and leads us to lightsabers. If that thing has nothing attached to it, it may just be a sword.
Maybe a cool
Sometimes
sword,
a
though.
sword is just a sword.
I'm actually typing out the stats for it right now because I'm assuming the weapon fucking master of the group is looking this thing over with a fine-tooth comb, basically.
Yes.
Oh, that the
Very-
Mandalorian's definitely looking at it since he spent so much time trying to get a Beskar sword.
What do you think? Look, you know something about antique swords, right?
Is that,
A little bit.
is that how that works?
I mean, weapons are his religion, so yes.
True.
What I roll for this Grimmer now?
It's newer than the statue, right?
If it was literally anyone else, I would have them roll for it, but because you're a freaking Mandalorian and weapons literally are your religion, you just find out this stuff by spending 5 minutes decking with a fucking sword from a statue.
Aki Shadow Poison Blade, great sword.
Interesting.
While we're adding on to the things that Mando would be able to get off of observing the sword, is it made out of anything that would be able to block a lightsaber? Or no?
It's made out of Beskar.
God fucking damn it.
I'm kidding. No. This thing's way too old for Mandalorian Beskar. No. This thing actually just probably more often than not Cortosis weave.
This is a very nice sword. Very
Yeah.
nice.
Eh,
Because you're not
could
getting
be.
Have it?
Why would you want a sword like this?
Because I lost one arm to a lightsaber, and I don't want to get close enough with a knife anymore.
Jesse, that blade is almost as tall as you are. For
He has
reference,
a
it is
rather
a
good
great
point.
sword.
It's a great sword.
Also, I don't think you are
I
capable of
use a
handling
multi-factor.
that.
Yeah, I
No
feel
offense,
like-
but take a look at your arm.
Yeah, you're gonna get on this. You're gonna go swinging. You're gonna fall backward.
Fair enough.
Your good Mandalorian friend, though, who currently was finding a way to just make himself a melee weapon, thanks to your good friend Vin, now has basically endgame flute yet a fucking again. God damn it, Vin, stop doing that.
While we're on the topic of who can use what, though, Mando, since now you have a sword, maybe you can help Jesse craft something out of that Terentitech hide.
Yeah, I could try to get something done with that.
I believe he wanted a coat capable of dealing with blasters and lightsabers.
Yep.
Only
Either
feasible.
that, or he just wants a hat. A hat that deflects lightsabers.
He just goes full. What's the guy's name from Clone Wars?
That helps. Do you have any idea how little helpful
There's a
that
lot
is?
of characters in Clone Wars.
No, there
Yeah,
was like
you have-
one
you-
guy.
How little that helps.
Like he didn't ever talk, but he had like a bowcaster, and he used his helmet as a shield. I think it's a
Oh,
sled
that
horse.
guy! I know who he's talking about. Yeah, he's a bounty hunter.
Yeah. He had the weird dog.
Yeah, I remember him. What about him?
Frick.
Well, I don't know what you guys think, but I think we're done for today, right?
Yes,
I mean, I got-
perhaps
I
we
got-
should get out of here and figure out where we are going next.
I know where we're going
Apparently
next,
through
but
more walls.
I mean, maybe no, we need a proper rest. I'm done.
Oh, come on. You want to go spelunking in another tomb? Half dead?
What in blazes?
And also, I need to practice with him a little bit.
About that. Okay, there we go.
I guess
So
one
once
last
we
time.
step out-
Formation.
Where
First thing I
are
do
our
when I step
tokens?
Yes, more.
Uh,
First thing you do.
Top right. First thing I do, the sand.
Okay.
What tracks are there, and how many of them are around us right now?
Make me a survival check.
Nope, I see nothing.
It's funny because you don't know how right you are. What tracks?
I suppose that was a dead end, a very dead end. A century's dead end, even.
No, we learned some locations. We got some trinkets. We spoke with a spook ghost or something. And I think we got a name of who we are hunting. I think I'm being generous with the word hunting, but sure.
I still want to know what that stupid map was of.
It would have been nice to know who that cloak figure was.
Something
But-
tells me we'll find him, or he'll
Wasn't
find
he?
us.
Didn't he call himself Nagasado?
The ghost? Yes. The cloak figure? Didn't say a whole lot of anything.
Oh, the
Um,
cloaked figure wasn't this. Got it. Cloaked figure, not the same person.
Me can't add sword to inventory.
Yeah, we'll get to that once we... I'm assuming we're going back to the ship, right?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Warrant.
I guess we get information and go to the ship. Yeah.
You know, as you do. Because, the ship is safe. In theory.
Huh. Yeah, are there any Tarantotech tracks around the ship?
No.
There's no way that thing can get into the ship without making a wreck.
I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
it's-
the droids
oh,
would have notified you.
Oh, good point. Where are they?
Well,
C4! Oh, there you are.
beep boop.
Anything to report?
Shakes his dumbed head no, and then goes back to playing its holographic chess game with the fucking boggling.
Are you winning, son?
Roll me a perception check.
Perception.
Oh,
Hey.
no, like, is the boggling actually playing it?
Yes, and worse, it's winning.
You gotta be kidding me.
Glorious. Glorious.
I'm guessing that
That's my boy.
we're gonna hear some language in a few minutes.
Oh, he's swearing
Just
up a damn
language
storm.
and just complete squeaking.
Happy squeaking.
But
As long as we do not hear the sound of something very large and very angry clawing its way into the ship.
What kind of asshole would I be if I did that to you?
Ha.
Rick.
Ha.
Nice strife impression.
I'm gonna go do some shit. Y'all do what you want.
I'm sleeping.
Vin is going to...
Qui-Gon's outside the ship.
That's a weird coincidence. Vin is going to head into the rec room. At least I think that's what this room is.
Yeah.
And pull out the holocron and activate it.
Alright, one quick moment. Alright, there you go. One Nagasada poison blade.
Oh hell yeah.
Where'd I put Qui-Gon's token? There's Qui-Gon's token. Ah, I'm back.
Yes, we went out onto the planet again. It was relatively unproductive, although I wanted to ask. You said that you thought we should come here because of an artifact. An artifact of great power that was at risk of falling into the wrong hands.
Well, seeing as how we're currently on Korriban, I say that's a safe assumption.
Is it... You said you weren't entirely sure what the artifact was, but could it be one of these? And he slowly, gingerly takes out the circlet.
Yeah.
And I thought there was something else that he had that he was going to run by him, but I don't see it in my inventory, so hopefully that's not a thing.
I mean, oh shit,
Could
you
it
got
be
out of that
this?
tomb. You got the circlet and the poison blade, which again, you rolled 30 and hit the DC, so yeah, you just found out that's not part of the statue, so you just took it. God damn it.
You like,
Lord Almighty. But now he regards it for a moment and just slowly shakes his head. No, it wouldn't be that. It'd be a Jedi artifact.
Jedi artifact.
We've been talking to the ghost.
Could it be a lightsaber?
No, I doubt that. Honestly, I would surmise it might even be a holocron.
A holocron. Another holocron. Oh, good. Because I don't talk to myself enough already.
I'm standing right here.
That's really rude.
Luke, hello. What? That's
I mean, you saw the guy took the artifact. Why are you questioning where it is?
What?
You saw the ghost take something. It's probably what we came here from.
More specifically, you watched as that robed figure pluck something from one of the pillars,
Right.
and basically saw him again using said thing on the acid lake to freeze it.
Right.
Interesting.
There was some kind of star map in the last tomb that we visited. Could it be something like that?
Curious. Though I doubt it. I mean, unless it appeared to be of Jedi make in some formal way.
Don't think so. It did appear very old, but not specifically Jedi. Well, I guess we really are no closer to our goal.
I do have a question though. What does this planet and Tatooine and the Wookiee planet have in common? All of them were highlighted on that map.
In common, I mean, I can see some commonalities between here and Tatooine. Kashyyyk, though, no, nothing.
Maybe it's a fifth thing.
Mayhaps.
Would there be Jedi temples of sorts there? Could there be Sith temples of sorts there? Oh.
Oh no.
Not on Tatooine, certainly not on Kashyyyk.
Very ominous.
To be honest, I think the artifact is either not on this planet anymore or in the last tomb. So I'm gonna go to sleep now. Hey, Gonk.
Gonk.
Well, I suppose you are right. And he starts wrapping up the circlet again and stuffing it into his pack.
Captain.
And after a while, Vin will also go to catch some shut-eye. But let's see, actually, would he... Is there a really secure place on the ship where we store stuff? Like a smuggling compartment or anything like that?
The armory.
Yes.
A small smuggling compartment.
God, I hope so.
Under
This
the
supposed to
floor
be a
in the
smaller
hallway, I
ship.
believe.
The armory.
Under the
Floor, like right
here?
There's a few
Yeah.
places. It is a ship that was originally made use of smuggling, so yeah,
Okay.
there's probably hidden compartments all over the place. Even Jesse doesn't know about.
We have autopilot and a coffee maker.
So Vin would stow the circlet in one of these compartments. let's just say the one here under the floor for safekeeping.
Safekeeping. A Sith
Yeah.
artifact on the ship.
Yeah. Totally safe.
Totally safe.
Nothing could go wrong.
You ready to
Nothing
just
could go
begin?
wrong.
Out of character, remind me. You said that thing looked like it could be powered or be charged by something?
Which thing are we talking about?
The star map.
Yeah.
Don't know. Didn't get that good of a look at it. Honestly, probably just finally shorted out because it was so old.
Okay.
If anybody's still up, can one of y'all come down to the armory? I'm trying to work on something. I don't know how the fuck I'd be able to do it.
Where
I'll
are
be
you
glad to
going?
help you as soon as I take a rest.
Oh, there's that answer.
Gunk.
Gonk. So, long rest? Unless someone wants to do something very specific?
I'm sleeping in the armory.
We only do general things around here.
Let's say, I usually just figure you're sleeping in the armory, Go-Go. You're a Mandalorian. Where else would you sleep?
There's
Sleep
nothing
on a
general.
pile of gun.
I feel like
We never do
sleep in the
general things.
battery.
We always do crazy shit.
God. But
Lightsaber
there's
chainsaw.
one thing that... Dear God. There's one thing the Skiwa would do before sleeping, probably. In that he's
Droid
just
his
staring
guts?
down at his... Oh, he's staring down at his drug canisters, and thankfully no one's around, but literally he just goes eye to eye with one with the canisters that were just left on the medbay table while he went away. It's like, you think you're better than me? Is that it?
Oh god, he's losing it.
Don't you talk back to me like that. And pretty much that he's just going to be doing that until he knocks out due to being too tired.
This cannot possibly end badly.
Hey, Peskiwa! Make me a Constitution saving
I-
throw.
You think you're better than me? That you own me? Is that it? You don't own me. You don't own anything. You're just here, on this ship, waiting to die, like the rest of us. Yeah, only we can actually move. You? Oh, you just sit there and do nothing.
Okay. Good to know.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Busky was slowly going insane from withdrawal. It's all good. You know.
Slowly. Slowly?
I'm not
Wait, he wasn't insane beforehand?
That's a slippery slope. But no. You managed to go through the entire night completely unbothered, unmolested, get a nice long rest. Wake up, the sun's still fucking out because welcome to Korriban, bitches.
Quiet. Ooh,
Alright. I need to make a shield.
a what?
Wait, what?
Need to make a
If I
shield.
recall correctly, I have a wraith plate that I was gonna turn into a shield.
I mean, yeah, but okay, alright.
Oh. Hey, look.
I think the door's locked. I think I locked the door.
What door?
I think you did lock the door. That door.
All you to assume I allow you to have doors when I don't have any actual use for
There's
doors.
no doors on the armory?
No, obviously there's fucking doors. There's doors all over the damn place, for God's sakes. That's just hilarious when I actually use them, because I only use them when something's in the ship trying to fuck with you.
I'll bang loudly on the door. For fuck's sake, dude, I need to work.
I'm sleeping or trying to.
That's where he's gonna walk in. He's gonna see Luck with his feet kicked up on the gonk droid.
Now I unlocked the door.
Hey.
What's up, man? What do you need?
You see him holding a big ass plate of some tissue. I'm turning this into a shield.
I'm down.
Cool. Do I need to roll anything to make a shield?
Smith's tools, Tinker's tools,
With my help.
I have thinkers.
with advantage.
Awesome. Which stat?
For you, wisdom.
Awesome. Ooh, that's low. It's gonna
Sorry,
be a nasty shield.
I just sat there. I just pictured you guys literally just finding a handle that fell off of something. You're just duct taping it to the raid plate now.
Probably.
That is Mando style.
I mean, it works as a shield. There's that.
I wonder how much the thing can resist.
Hey Vin, why don't you try shooting him?
We need somebody to test this out.
Don't tempt me.
Ta-da, a shield. I'm also half awake. That might be why it doesn't look as well as you expected. But yeah, a shield. Ta-da.
You'll do. Just in case I cannot rely on range, that would be useful. Alright, anyone else need to do anything?
Yeah, I want to try to make my coat. I don't know how to make things.
The Mando shop is open for business.
On my way.
Oh, clever.
Thank you, Fallout, for the inspiration.
Hey, we'll do.
Crawl out through the fallout.
Hey, Ben, take
next?
a look at this. Gonna be
Alright.
sick.
What are we making today?
He just kind
And
of
post to set out.
puts the chitin on the workbench. Coat.
We can get on that, yep.
Okay.
But first, I need you to get me a coffee.
You are now his assistant.
Alright, give me your helmet, I'll fill it up.
Don't you guys have droids for this shit?
If Marlo were here, he'd be treating them like that every day, actually. He'd very quickly be tossed off. Marlo was an ass.
By the way, Ben, you probably see Fluke holding a makeshift shield and the lightsaber on one and the other hand. Why do you never use shield? This is so much better.
Really? Better
So-
how?
Vin, you basically see the raid plate that was obviously pulled off one of the raids you guys have killed. And there's just electrical tape and duct tape holding a handle on it.
Okay,
Vin
I know
arches
it's just
an
faded,
eyebrow
but
at
it
you.
will do.
And then he takes out his lightsaber
No.
and
Like
activates it.
No. This one holds.
Do you need help testing it, Fluke?
No, because how can I say this? It won't survive.
You're not wrong!
Are you sure? Don't you
Um,
need some practice learning to use your new resources?
How the
Actually,
turrets
yes,
have
you-
tabled.
Actually, yes. He puts the shield on his back and just keeps lightsaber. Come on, we need to practice. Let's go.
Oh, lordy. So
Oh,
that.
Jesus
Thinks about it
Christ.
for a moment.
I hope you guys don't mind.
And then he kind of shrugs to himself and goes,
Oh, I'm ready to
actually,
use this
we
thing.
probably, both of us could probably use some practice. And he follows Fluke into the cargo bay. activates his lightsaber.
I picture this as just kind of going through the motions rather than requiring rolls of any sorts. So
Yeah, I hope this is just actual training and not
Yeah.
Yeah,
sparring.
it's like practice sparring. We're not trying to.
because
We're
one
not
of you
trying
could
to kill each
actually
other.
hit shit with their lightsaber. The other one, if it does hit, hurts a lot more than the other one.
Not wrong.
So while that's happening, and we still have some time for downtime, so look, Jesse has approached you with a project. He basically threw the hide of Tyranotech down in front of you and said, I want a coat.
Well, guess what? You're gonna help me with it, and you're gonna be the
Alright.
one making most of it. I'm just gonna oversee the project of what you're doing.
Oh no.
There's one problem with that.
Yeah.
I don't
He's
have tinker
promoted
tools.
himself to middle management.
God damn it! All right,
You
guess
got-
you're helping me then make it.
I'm about to say, you got a bitchin' ass sword. Don't bitch.
Yeah. And 3 Beskar pieces.
Which is
That'll
being
mean-
made into another sword.
Oh, guy's gonna do well.
Can make it
We
into a
should make a
shield.
rapier for Jesse, actually. I think it will be better.
That'd be hilarious. Just like an extendable rapier. Anyway,
We call those lances in these parts.
that's a little different, and not enough Beskar for that project. Anyway,
Wait a minute. Just climb on the speeder bike and charge at people.
that's like more like a rocket lance.
Ooh.
But that's neither here or there. Look, if you would like to roll your tools check with that intelligence, with the advantage, what with, Jesse attempting to help you.
It is.
Congratulations, Jesse. You now have a coat that makes you resistant to radiant damage.
Yay.
I need a damn coffee.
What did turn to take good?
You walk past Fluke and Vin just sparring with lightsabers in the cargo bay.
He's not awake for this.
Careful, do you know how old this armor is?
Actually, no, I don't. But it does look like it has seen better days.
Well, I got
Of
hit by that.
course.
I got
Do
hit
you
by
know
that
how-
huge thing.
Do you know how old that lightsaber is? Probably older than the armor.
Fair. Also, this armor is not actually that old. I'm just old and young at the same time. It's a curse.
Sounds like there's a bit of a story there.
Not really. I just old really, really fast. I get old really, really fast.
Why?
I'm a clone.
Is that a common clone problem? Actually, do we would Vin know about like the fact that stormtroopers are clones and all that kind of stuff? Or is this new information to him?
I know Fluke would.
Stormtroopers are not clones.
Well, not all of them. They were quickly phased out and made into something far scarier.
Well,
Okay, so he probably has heard of this clone thing.
yeah, TLDR, the Republic, the Old Republic, well, not the Old Republic, the Republic, before, it needed a quick army, so they made it so we, grow really, really fast, so we can train faster.
Uh-huh. But of course, there is no way to slow the aging once you come of age. So, how old are you, Fluke?
I think I'll turn 30 next year, and he looks like 50 something probably.
Yeah.
Ah, well, not that young.
Hey.
Pity, I was looking forward to calling you kiddo and making you fetch coffee.
Why is that just a joke?
He's just slowly blinking.
And while you're trying to figure out what he's talking about, he takes a lunge at you with a lightsaber and resumes dueling you.
That is not very honorable, but okay.
Honorable? Really? There is no honor in this galaxy, Fluke. There are only living people and dead people. And I intend to stay one of the living people as long as possible.
That doesn't sound very Jedi of you.
What was it you said about Jedi? Jedi are people who know what they are doing. I think we can all agree that that is no one on this crew.
I cannot argue with that logic. That's a fair point. Alright, let's just keep this sparring.
All right. Anyone
Make sure
have
I get by without getting injured.
Right. Anyone have anything else they want to do?
I want to ask, what is the new armor class?
No change.
All right.
You're just resistant to radiant damage now.
Ah.
Can
Got it.
I actually have time to work on my sword now?
Why do you still want it?
Because
Principle of the thing, Graham. The principle of the thing.
Go, you're not the mountain.
I have multiple swords. So when one sword gets struck down, I can pull out another.
You're assuming it's gonna get struck down.
I mean, I don't know if I
Wait.
could flick lightsabers or not, so...
Wait, doesn't Cortosis make lightsabers short out?
Basically, yeah. It basically acts kind of like Beskar does. It stops the beam pretty handily. It's why a lot of older bladed weapons are actually made out of at least a little bit of Cortosis weave. Not so much anymore, but still around here and there. Mostly in older vibroblades. That said, I mean, you did roll 24 on making that jacket. I'd say that would be a pretty quick project. Yeah, by all means, roll Tinker's Tools again. See what you get out of it.
Also, here's a double question. Can I make it light on fire?
Oh god, he wants to be Merrick. I know exactly where his mind is right now.
Okay, I have a DC in mind. Roll it.
He's trying to make a lightsaber.
It's the DC 50.
Oh!
Oh my god!
I think something's going to explode.
I have a bad feeling about this.
So, previously, my dear Luck, you did have a mold in place, and you begin smelting the ingots down to actually get within the mold proper. And thank God you noticed it quickly, as the mold actually apparently had a bit of an issue with it. As it cracks open and molten Beskar spills out, you lost one Beskar bar.
Doomfluke
Alright,
and
what-
Vin
what's-
hear a
what-
scream of rage.
What's
and
something that
sorrow.
I could pick up in here?
What's something you have a helmet?
Can I pick up like a box or something and just yeet it?
I mean,
I
you're
really
in a
don't
fucking armory workshop, so yeah, there's shit all over the place you can just hurl in a
I'm
fit.
just gonna start throwing shit.
Do
know-
you hear that, Fluke?
You all
It's
hear
hard
that.
Destruction.
That does not sound very good. Luck, are you all right in there?
I'm angry!
Angry Mandalorian noises.
Why are you angry?
I fucked something up.
Why are you destroying my shop?
I live here. It's my shop now.
What did you mess up? I'm sure it can be fixed. Why are you throwing things? Stop throwing things. Those are probably expensive.
Then, as you peer around the corner, you do see what appears to be molten metal that actually cooled down enough to be frozen in place. That just looks like it was stuck in the middle of spilling out.
What on earth?
That right there was Beskar. Now it is Beskar.
Desk floor.
You know, this is where I make my bombs, right? Careful what you throw.
Well, guess what? If something else explodes in here, maybe it will end my terrible life and deal with that situation.
All right, look, just calm down. We can. I'm sure whatever you were making, it can be salvaged.
Oh, that reminds me. Hey, Arats, make me a wisdom check.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Well done.
Perfect. You're half proficient with lightsabers now.
Woo!
Half. Yes! Round it up or down?
Yeah, let's go with up. I'm a generous DM.
Yes!
I try to kill you often enough to warrant it.
Can't you just melt it down and try again? What is the problem here?
There's a crack in the mold, so now I can't get my mold correct, and it spilt out, so now it's not good. Means I can't make a sword, which means I'm gonna have to make something else.
Can't you just use the one you have?
I have a new sword anyway, so it's not a big deal, but it still is a big deal to
Well,
me because
there
it's
you
a
are.
project.
It isn't a big deal. Then
It's still a project.
all
Sad.
right, but throwing things is not a project, and that is what you appear to be doing right now.
I mean, it can be a project.
Podrick?
I'm gonna make sure everybody's ready to leave. Yeah. Good luck. I just do a quick the rounds. Where is everybody? If everybody's ready.
I
Grim
did have
Reserve.
one thing I wanted
Yes,
to
he's
do.
talking to the ghost. Nice.
Yes, more. What is it you wanted to do? I kind of figured you would have something too.
I'll make it quick, but essentially, can I get the last poison sac from the one that's intact out?
Roll me a survival check.
Alright. Survival check. Listen, I'm gonna need you to stay quiet for just a second, alright? I need to get this out. Afterwards, I'll let you back out, alright?
Fluke, you hear that? I thought I'd
I
point
worried
that out.
because I already saw everybody, so I know he's alone.
Just
Uh,
quiet. I don't need to do I have to do what I did to your brother? Fluke, as you walk in, he's just in the mouth of the last Hassis, digging around. You notice that the other Hassis has a bunch of canisters in its mouth.
What?
hold on. Real quick. He seems to be alright.
Right, 'cause that's how you translate that. Oh, he's fine. That's normal.
No, I translate that I don't want to mess with that.
I
yeah,
almost set my floor on fire.
you managed to get the poison sac out and tack this time. The venom sac, whatever the fuck it is. God damn it, what is this party? I want to throw you assholes into a Fallout game? What am I thinking?
I mean, honestly, this group probably is the most Fallout group ever.
Fair.
At least
Not
most
wrong.
Fallout 3 group. Or Fallout 4 group.
I'm gonna take that.
We're the crazy wasteland.
Yeah, I'm about to say, with Wild Wasteland perk from New Vegas, handedly.
But I'll seal up the poison so that way what I have is good. And then I'll probably open the back hatch so that way I can let out the rotting corpses because they're probably getting along.
Oh yeah, they're starting to stink.
Yeah, but I'll move them out and just say, just leave, please, once you get all of your stuff.
Damn it. What kills me is I'm inventing the other side of this conversation as he has it, and that kills me. And it's in a sultry woman's voice, constantly trying to seduce him.
Why are you like this, Grim?
That sounds like a grim problem.
I don't know! Like, that's just what kept coming. That's why I didn't do it! That's why I didn't do it! That's why I didn't do it.
Not this again.
This time he's trying to... kick a fucking bad habit out like an old ex instead of Jesus. Oh.
You saw what I was doing? I was talking to an ex.
Oh God. I've had this conversation with an ex too, and that's what kills me the most.
God.
Anyway, all that said and done, we ready to go check out more tombs on Corbin?
Yay! Grave robbing.
Yay, grave
First
robbing!
Yay! Robin.
Test new sword.
More grave robbing? More grave robbing! Yay!
I swear, if there's ever a point where we're trapped in a room or something, we should just let Toskuri just use the chainsaw on a wall. I feel like eventually that would work.
Might take a while.
You know,
Yeah,
funny
but-
enough, rock is really, really hard to melt. It will be easier to melt iron.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't think that's gonna work.
How many more graves we gotta rob?
One?
I think too.
Well, that one is blocked, so maybe that one.
Son.
Sure. Let's just get in. No caution. Forge. Yeah, sure.
Jesse, where are you going?
Beskiwa, as you look back to the ship out of the landing hatch from one of the freight compartments, you see the rotting corpses of his sis, and in the mouth of one, your very ever so precious drug canisters. And they call to you.
The gold calls to
Jesse, perhaps we should stay together as a group. No?
I'm trying
Probably
to figure out what the heck this horse thing is.
I'll probably immediately pick this mummified body up, just have its head look at me. You keep an eye on them. Make sure they don't do anything. And I'll just throw the body towards the drugs. I'm fine. Fine. Fine.
What I love is that Luke is the only party member who sees this, right?
I think you
Amanda
all
was
saw
right.
that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Skiva, how are you feeling?
I'm fine,
You
honestly.
look a bit out of sorts. Are you sure?
Didn't get as much sleep as I would have liked. They kept, for the most part, they kept me awake.
Who kept you awake?
Oh, them.
Who is them?
You watch as
Skiva?
Skiwa points a claw to the dead pair of hisses, and in one, its mouth is just crammed full of very familiar drug canisters.
What? Why?
You see on the back look making mimics like he imitating the. You know how Toskiwa when he takes drugs he's like a inhaler, imitating that like, and saying no, stop.
Oh.
So Skiva, perhaps we should work on those meditation exercises. I think it would be good for us both. And Vin starts busily trying to invent some Jedi meditation exercises because he never actually asked the holocron about that.
Well, that sounds useful. I mean, more useful than the others, what they say. Probably the most useful dead person that we've spoken to since we've gotten on this planet.
That actually, there is a distressing amount of competition for that title. So
That is a fair. Yeah.
Thank you, Dungeons and Dragons, for making that a reality for me.
let's see.
Maybe not meditating in the middle of the Death Valley.
Yes, we will talk about it as we march onward. Come on.
Yes, we need
Where
to
are
find
we?
Udo Crash.
Where are we?
Udo Crash.
Where are we? 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 Where are we Vin starts to walk over to this side of the valley, still holding a hand up to kind of shield his eyes.
I mean, it's a new. I'm gonna use these words very generously. Day. Because no night. I think we
weird
can
that.
use the cloaks again, right?
Yes.
Oh, that is a true statement. Let me update.
Yep, we can.
Sheet.
3
That being said,
cloaks of invisibility.
Sheet.
I would like to use that in stealth.
Fair.
Vin sees you do this, and he
Might as well roll. Nice an
he
8. That's
likes the
awful.
idea. So Vin is going to do the same thing. He's going to activate the cloak. And yeah, Vin just sort of vanishes, and none of you are quite sure where he went. But he's very sure where all of you went.
Thank
I
God.
believe
Just
everybody
you.
knows where Jesse is.
Nah, he has advantage.
Oh,
That's 26.
Oh, he has advantage. Okay.
I was gonna say if he didn't have advantage, he was just gonna have put the coat on over it, so everyone just sees the coat floating around.
Wait, you have a cloak on top of a cloak now.
No, I was just gonna say that if I didn't have advantage.
You have the new cloak and now this cloak.
That's a jacket, but yeah.
I'm just gonna follow Fluke's footsteps because I can clearly see them in the sand.
Hell yeah.
Oh, he said there was a cave. I don't think he meant this cave in here, but...
Nope. That's what used to be an entrance of a tomb, long since caved in.
Maybe we should try the one in the south.
That said, hey Vin.
Oh, timer time.
Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh shoot, I forgot to do something. Okay, that's a wisdom saving throw. That's a 9.
Wow.
The great part about this is that Vin is invisible, so if he locks up or something else bad happens to him, you guys won't be able to tell.
Well,
I
thankfully,
can't break his arm again.
thankfully, the second time you're assaulted with this vision makes it a little bit easier to discern, so you're not taken aback by it as harshly as you were the first time. But once again, sounds of old sword clashing, then lightsabers, and again, a sinister laughter always present in the background before you find yourself just standing before this tomb yet again.
This place.
Is there something odd about it?
Odd? No. It fits in very well with all the other sinister stuff going on here.
Right
Let's
along
go.
with the dead Sith
I
constantly
don't
talking.
like-
Is this the tomb down
Either
here?
way,
It's a
We've
tomb.
already been in.
Wait,
We've
didn't the guy
already
say
been
to
in
the
both
west?
of the southern tombs, haven't we?
yeah.
You have not been in
he
this
did.
tomb.
Oh. Okay.
But we also don't know what's beyond here.
I do think that I forgot his name.
Nagasato.
Yeah, pretty sure he said that the place where I'm not going to names. The place where Guy is west.
The place where
Gosh,
Guy
yeah.
is.
Because the other one, apparently even dead Sith can just leave Korriban at will.
Crash.
Well, maybe, maybe not. Who knows?
Oh, who's leading?
Since we are all invisible, I think leading is perhaps a generous term. What do you think? Should we explore the tomb here first and try to find that artifact, or should we try to find Mr. Crush?
Might both be in the same one.
Couldn't you bring out Qui-Gon and he could identify the statues?
It's an interesting question. Vin takes out the holocron and attempts to activate it.
I have him to thank for that one.
So Vin, you reach into your pocket, find it empty. Search your robes, find it empty. What holocron?
What?
What happened?
I think I may need to run back to the ship for something. He pats himself down again to make sure that he's not just overlooking it.
Nope, still no holocron.
Vin checks his pack.
Nope.
Okay, and there's nothing unexpected in his pack.
Nope.
I'll be right back, he says, and starts to walk back towards the ship.
Okay. I guess I'll sit here.
Don't last that long.
So
I mean,
Vin,
that's like an hour, right?
yeah, last hour. So Vin, you run back to the ship real quick, run up the loading ramp, check around real quick. And you do find Qui-Gon definitely there. Just minding his own business, sitting there.
So the holocron.
You turned him on and you didn't.
Physical nature. Yeah, I'm now confused about the physical
You set the
nature of
holocron on a table, basically. I forgot
Okay.
about it. And you left Qui-Gon on the entire time.
Okay. So Vin is going to scoop up the holocron and say to Qui-Gon, "We have a sort of an interesting question for you. Perhaps it is better if you see it. Come with me." And as he is walking down the ship hallway, he pauses at the place where he stashed the circlet, thinks about it, says, "I think I'm going to regret this, but as the Sith said, we might need it." And he retrieves the circlet and tucks it into his pack.
Oh, goody.
So I might end up killing you. Nice. Oh, that'd be fun.
I'm sure this will not come back to haunt us in any way.
Well, whatever you have to show me, I certainly hope it's more than, well, yourself. Where are you?
Just follow the sound of my voice. It's very distinctive, or so I'm told, by a Sith Lord that we met in a tomb. It was honestly not a great day.
Do I have a choice of going with you? Because at hearing that, I'd rather not.
We'll just show you a couple of statues and then we'll turn you off, okay? You'll be as safe as we are, which is not very safe. But look, the alternative is that we die and then you just sit inert on the ship forever, and that doesn't sound like a lot of fun. And you guys probably hear the tail end of this conversation approaching you over the sands. So something about, or, maybe we all die and you are stuck on the ship for eternity, and that doesn't sound like a lot of fun. Oh, hello everyone. We had a question for you.
You don't see it, but you feel something jumping to skew. Oh, hey Qui-Gon. And I'm assuming being in somewhere around here.
I would certainly hope so at this point. So, questions, right?
Do you recognize those statues?
Is that Ludo Crash?
No, definitely not.
Who is it?
An old Jedi of sorts at a glance.
An old Jedi?
Oh, older style robes, assuming that is what he was wearing on the statue.
Might the tomb of this old Jedi contain an old Jedi artifact?
I'd be surprised if it didn't, frankly.
What about the statues to the north? Are they Ludocresh?
He watches Qui-Gon kind of turns and gazes upon the statues and the myriad of corpses at the foot of one of them. Slowly shakes his head. No, that one I do recognize. That's Maka Ragnos.
Oh, that's the Nagasado. He said that he likes to travel. What exact is that like you?
No, I suspect not. Very much so suspect not.
How many dead people can move after being dead?
Well, to be fair, I'm a projection from a holocron. That's my excuse. Sith. No, that's actually them, if they're still around. Deciding to cheat death through malice and rage. Are you all still here?
No,
I don't hear anyone speaking suddenly.
no,
We're
I'm just
thinking.
thinking. So
Out
that
of
means-
character if you know, but
But that means Nagasato is further to the west, as Jesse, the captain, and Nagasato said.
I'm gonna assume you meant Ludo Crash.
Yes, we're looking for Ludocresh, which Nagasato and the captain said.
Right, but you said Nagasato was to the west.
He ran over there just to tell us
Weird
that he
things
was
happen.
west.
Your withdrawal is starting to bleed out of character.
Even if I still think we should take a look at this tomb. We found
Well,
very useful things in the last ones.
I did almost set my carpet on fire. Maybe I am.
I found respect.
Okay, so do you enter this tomb?
I will hope so.
the artifact that we seek may be within.
Okay.
I will,
You learn
as
my
usual, be in the
tunnel.
back of the party. Oh,
Like,
and I assume it's fucking dark in the fucking dungeon.
Of course it is.
Cool.
thank goodness.
Um,
Finally, we're out of that.
more
Damn
gonna
sun.
use this.
Is
I would
no
like
one going
to see.
to turn the Jedi off?
Yeah, that might be a good idea. He's like a beacon of light. No offense.
I suppose you're not wrong. Qui-Gon, it might be best if I deactivate you for now. Although I suppose I'm not exactly sure that you can die. It just seems a little bit risky to have you wandering around the tomb with us.
Honestly, I think we should have brought him back to ship.
Oh yes, having a projection from a holocron of a Jedi master that was seated on the council within a Sith tomb on Korriban. Yes, that sounds like a bad idea.
Well, we'll see you again soon, I hope. And he presses the button.
Boop.
By the way, should Fluke hold on to that instead of you? I realize you are connected to him, but well, if I was going to look for a holocron, I'd look for it on the Force user.
I suppose it would not be bad, but I am not sure it would help that much either. If one of these Sith Lords decides that they want our holocron for some reason, truthfully, I am not sure it is possible to hide.
Okay, but let's just keep going.
Hey, look, kids, a door.
Hold on.
And examines the door.
Yep,
Use my force powers to open the door.
That's a door, all right.
I'm gonna have my shield ready. I don't like these closed spaces.
Then steps to one side and attempts to open the door. Attempts to will the door open. Does anything happen?
Yep, the door opens. And beyond it, another door.
Oh,
I'm
no.
leaving.
More doors.
More doors!
More doors!
God fucking damn it, Grandma. It's a meme with this group.
I know.
Why is my invisibility off? Oh. And he again opens the door, half expecting a Sith Lord to jump out and stab.
Well, the good news is that doesn't happen. And probably to everyone's relief, you don't find another door on the end of this one. Well, at least not immediately.
Oh, I've been
Are
impaled.
those vulture droids?
They do appear to be droids.
More droids? No.
Also,
God fucking damn it.
2 bridges spanning a absurdly deep chasm. One that's halfway destroyed just from old age and no maintenance whatsoever. The other one looks like it could support your weight.
Are they like rope bridges? Or are they like
Stone.
stone? Ah,
Do those droids look functional?
I mean, you can walk up to one and get a better look at it.
Vin is going to attempt to very stealthily approach them.
you have no clue how bad I just want to push one off.
Wait. I think I can jump that.
He's a bit closer now. Do they seem functional?
Roll me an investigation check.
Okay, investigation. That is surprisingly bad. A 15.
These droids are long since defunct.
Interesting. Do they look like a manufacturer that I'm familiar with? And about
Mm-mm.
how old are they?
Old. Very old.
Okay.
Thousands of years old.
Oh, I'm the only one who doesn't trust this bridge.
Nobody, none of us
Honestly.
trust anything around here.
I was thinking of jumping across on that shorter bridge. Because I think I actually could.
That looks like a big jump, though.
I could get past that, but getting back is a whole nother problem.
Vin steps out onto the bridge very tentatively and inspects the bridge very closely. Does it look
Wait.
sturdy, or does it look like it's about to fall apart? And does it look trapped?
It looks like it survived thousands upon thousands of years and it's still standing here. The other one, not so much.
Okay, so Guram, I have
Yes.
a question. Born less out of my idea that this is a trap and more because of the trait I decided to say that I have because of withdrawal. I looked down at the bottom of the gorge. Are there any dead bodies? And if so, how many dead bodies are on this side as opposed to this side? Also, how deep is that gorge? Because I may not be able to see all the way down.
Laskiwa, you gaze down into this chasm. You almost swear it's bottomless. But you also swear you see scores of corpses, numbering at least in the hundreds.
Who has the rope?
Oh,
Why we need rope?
Don't think there's a rope long enough. Luke.
Mm.
I think Vin has rope actually. Yeah, he has
I have rope, too.
reinforced nylon rope.
Wait, actually, out of curiosity, how sturdy do these droids look?
Yeah, I was thinking the
Like,
same.
yeah.
I mean, they look heavy.
You think,
Sturdy.
Ben, you think you can make these droids walk? At least one?
I want to push one of these over.
Clever.
That would be a waste.
So Vin takes out his nylon rope, his reinforced rope, and hands one end of it to Fluke.
Someone with more muscles, please.
Hold on. Where are you? Where?
Oh,
There you are.
here.
Thank you.
Yeah,
What do I do with this?
I'm assuming this rope is connected to Ben, so if you feel a tug, don't let it slip. I'll help you.
I'm going to proceed to tie it around my waist then.
Okay. Yeah, now Vin is going to tie the other end around his waist.
And close line
And-
Fluke in the middle.
Pretty much. And begin stepping slowly across the bridge.
And this is 30-foot rope, right?
50.
Oh, 50. Okay. Why do I think ropes are only 30 foot long?
I don't know. I've done that too, though. But needless to say, yeah, Vin. Seems fine.
Okay. So I get here with no problems.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, how far away am I from my rope guy now?
From my rope
I'll
guy.
move up a little. Actually, I don't want to be on the bridge. I'll be right here on this cliff. Something about what I
Yeah.
said doesn't sound right.
So, so Vin gets about this far, and he's, pretty much within striding distance of the opposite edge, and nothing bad has happened so far. So he unties the rope from himself and steps onto this side. Looks around.
I'll
Hey,
go
Ben.
next. That's fine.
Guess what you see?
Dirt.
A door.
A door.
Okay, we're leaving. Fuck this place.
I will tie the rope and do the same. Crossing. Don't let me fall.
Vin is going to inspect the door. Does it look like
Wait.
a similar door to the other doors that we've seen?
Yes, it does.
Okay, how much rope do I have? There.
The question is, did you actually... actually, no, let's go with that.
I'll do the same when I get there. Just untie the rope and keep going.
Okay.
How many ropes are you all going to tie to me?
Enough.
No, I think we're using the same rope because we untie it at the end and just pull it, right?
Yeah.
All right, you're next, Jesse. Go.
I just like the idea that I have 4 ropes tied around me now.
It's a new
One
fashion
around
statement.
my neck.
No, the heavyweights.
I resent that statement. This is all muscle.
That doesn't change the fact.
Is that? No, it is a door. Okay, good.
Of course it is.
Another hallway and another door.
So, who goes next across the bridge? Look at the Skiwa.
Luck, hold the rope for
Probably
us.
insist on...
Just go both at the same time. Hold the rope for each other.
No, I have something I want to try. You go on first, Luck.
Alrighty.
Hey, Luck, make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no, boy thick.
Uh-oh.
Y'all listen as this sturdy bridge that has so far accommodated a number of you now suddenly crumbles, and Luck loses his footing. Thankfully tied to a rope, so he basically just swings down and smashes into the rock wall back on the side with the skiwa. And you take, let's see here. Oh wow, 15 bludgeoning damage.
Ouch!
Ah!
Didn't sound
Jesse's
good.
pretty much just on the other side. He just saw this, and pretty much once he hears Luck yell, he's like, okay, he's alive.
I'm gonna pull him up.
Right, okay?
Did the entire bridge give way, or was
Nah,
it just like a little part of the bridge?
Just a little part of it that he happened to step on.
We're
Yeah.
fat. Ha ha, Grim.
No, he's a heavily armored Mandalorian in Beskar, which weighs twice as much as standard armor.
Yeah, I know.
Carrying a great sword, I think.
Carry a
Your boy
greatsword.
thick.
He thick. So yeah, fun fact. Fucking DC for that was 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is that again?
I'm gonna give me a drink.
Time for part 2.
Are you sure about okay?
He's a
Man, how
Mandalorian.
else am I gonna get? How else am I gonna get across?
I have an idea, but
Or are you gonna throw me or something?
Didn't he have a
Not
jetpack or
you.
something?
Would be nice, yeah.
he doesn't have a jetpack.
He hasn't worked on that project yet. I don't even think he's thought of it.
I did think of it.
He
Well,
did.
you should
It was mentioned at
replaced it
some
with
point.
something else.
you should probably work on that at some point. You have the capability to do so. Just saying.
I think he actually scrapped the idea for the sword. Now that I think about it.
Well, the sword's now a scrapped idea because one of the ingots is now basically molten scrap.
Can I salvage it?
Nope.
I'm back.
Get more slag out of it if you tried to melt it, and you wouldn't get the full amount. Yeah, metal forging's a bitch if you miss some of the metal, because that stuff, you melt it down again, you'd have to melt it down quite a few times just to get it.
Yeah, just get the impurities out.
Time to walk across again and die.
I mean, I had a plan,
Pull up
but
the rope.
okay.
On the
We
other
don't
side
do
this
plans
time.
here.
You'll have to toss
Plans
me.
never work.
Don't leave.
Fucking 8 bridges.
Easy enough to get across. Now that you know a bad spot.
Alright, but I'll reel the rope in, feeling it went slack and didn't hear a splat. And probably one of the first things I do is I look down. You're sure about this?
I don't like where
You
this
guys hear that?
conversation is going.
So I'm gonna go over here, against better judgment, tie a rope to the heavy one, and is there something heavy that I have that I could tie the other end of the rope onto, so that way the rope would be anchored as I toss it over here as a scapegoat?
Yeah,
We have
I
Mando.
mean, well, yeah, there's Mando, but
Yeah, we have Mando.
nah, there's a
Okay.
stalactite, stalagmite. I don't remember which one. Stalactite. Those are the ones that hang down. Stalagmites rise from the ground. So yeah, there's a stalagmite on the other side that you could easily anchor it to.
Okay, because essentially the idea is I tie the rope to this as anchor one, and then toss the most of the rope aside over there, and then I run across the bridge and then properly anchor it down. Essentially, I'm trusting a droid to counterbalance.
I swear, there's gonna be a boss fight or something. This is gonna turn into that scene from Lord of the Rings.
I take a step on. Take a step off. You're sure?
You guys hear that?
Alright. I'm gonna move forward, avoiding the very obvious crack.
Make me a perception
was
check,
left behind.
Thuskiwa.
That's actually a good point. I should have asked her to make a perception.
Okay, yeah, perfect. You can easily tell where this thing probably isn't the most stable.
Okay. I'll
And
bypass.
do. There you go.
Ooh. And immediately, excuse me, everyone, I need to do something. I pretty much come over here, take the spool of rope, tie it around there,
Alrighty then.
and make sure it's secure. Just like the one on the droid.
Right, we're in here. Where's Vin?
Staring at another door.
We're all invisible, Luke.
Oh wait.
I have a head count.
Yeah.
And I heard.
You can see me.
I can? Okay. Oh, then Bing is gone. Okay.
Then is gone.
Where is the captain?
And is starting to poke his way into this hallway.
Though you cannot see it, I am standing right here next to you.
Okay, good.
So
So-
just Bing is missing.
I don't know where Vin went.
Oh, wait, I heard my name. Is everything okay? You
You're
hear
alive.
his voice come echoing out of this little hallway.
I lost my leg.
Ah, fun.
Oh, that does not sound good.
Why do you keep missing leg?
Wait, you know your leg is fine. What are you talking about? Just a little bloodied.
There's even a matching splatter on one of the walls of the cavern.
What do we
Actually,
know?
Vin has how
That-
many feet of dark vision?
120.
What do we know?
120.
It wasn't.
That's a long distance. Yeah, actually, he can see that from here. But that hap. Oh. I probably don't want to ask, do I?
I think he stubbed his toe.
Sure,
Hear it.
if by toe you mean the entire leg attached to the toe, let's just move on.
Yes, please.
There appears to be a door. And as he approaches it, he wills it to open.
Open sesame. Well, then all I can do.
You wave your hand in
As
front
you
of the
say
door.
that.
That ever familiar sound you become so acquainted to of stone grinding against stone as door opens.
Oh,
And freezes in place.
do we all see that or just Vin?
Everyone sees this. Though it's odd because these two figures seem to be having a conversation. But it's all completely silent.
We can't hear anything.
Nothing.
And then my helmet broke. Can't hear shit.
And then finally, the conversation seems to come to a close as first one figure bows to the other returns it. And walks right through you.
By the Mandalorian.
And neither of them look familiar.
I mean, you've seen the robe figure a few
Okay.
times now, but can't quite point out.
And figure.
The other figure seems to just be standing there for a moment. Before slowly turning. I know you're there.
That seems to be going around.
And what is your
Wait.
purpose on this ever horrid planet?
To not be on this planet?
Wait, this one can see us.
I don't think you can
It
see us. I
would
think you can hear
seem
us.
so.
Guys, I'm not invisible. Do you know this?
Well, congratulations. You have him in
We
the
do.
voice now, as far as he's concerned.
We are here. So looking at this figure, this person just referred to this as a horrid planet. They don't seem to be giving off waves of evil. Would I be able to tell that they are, let's say, not a Sith?
I mean, honestly, he looks human, which already is a weird thing given what you've seen so far.
Okay.
Definitely a spirit of some kind.
So Vin is going to take a chance and tell this guy, actually, we have two purposes here. We were asked to do a small favor of keeping an artifact from falling into the wrong hands.
Well, given you're here on Korriban, there's a great plethora of artifacts and, well, I suspect damn near everywhere.
That seems to be part of the problem. We weren't given a lot of specifics about what artifact we were looking for. You see, the person who sent us is probably dead. Although I suppose that is not unusual around here.
We are all dead here.
So it's just a big graveyard, ain't it?
You're in the Valley of the Dark Lords, in a tomb of a Dark Lord, so you seem to be in the right place.
Are you a Dark Lord, then?
That is what they called me. It's not the title I personally favored myself.
What title did you prefer?
At one point, I was a Jedi Master.
And then?
Then, quite simply, I was not. The council thought it wise that I be removed, discharged in a sense, along with my followers, and I sought refuge in the only place I, at the time, was aware of for those like me.
Korriban. How did that work out for you?
He just looks around at the tomb you're all in, looks at the sarcophagus, looks back to Vin's general direction. How do you think?
I probably wouldn't choose it.
It's not one I'd recommend, personally.
Yes, well, we hope to leave.
Well, regretfully, I can't say I can help you with that.
Do you happen to know a... what was it? Ludo Crash?
I know supposedly he has a tomb here somewhere, though its knowledge and whereabouts escape me currently.
Pity. Did you live in his time?
Oh no, Ludo Crush was... well... Let's say there's a lot of old tombs here.
I see. So you are a relatively recent resident.
Well, if you can call it that. A couple thousand years is still far from recent.
Okay, Finn makes a note of the timeline that he gave.
That said, if you're here looking for Sith artifacts, I'm afraid you won't find much. What little I might have had have long since been purloined by a very curious individual.
Not Sith artifacts so much as Jedi artifacts. What sort of individual?
I imagine the ghost of which she was just talking to.
Oh, you saw that.
Yes.
My apologies.
Who was that? Anyway.
We've seen him all over the place.
I suspect you might. After
Does
all,
he have a name? Sorry.
he did at one point, though seems to go by another these days. Though, long ago, he was known as Revenant.
Damn it, of course. I didn't piece that together. I'm an idiot.
I am surprised none of you have at this point, because these tombs are literally mock-ups of the exact same maps from Knights of the Old Republic.
In my
Yep, I
defense,
won't lie.
I never finished the first game.
I
Ah,
think
In my
I
I
played that game.
defense, I never played any of the games.
Graham, I put it together using Wikipedia about 5 seconds before you revealed it.
Revan. Doesn't that mean something? One who returns.
Well, seeing as how he had a bout of being a Jedi, a rather astute one, from what little I was able to glean, falling into a dark path, becoming a Dark Lord himself, and then something happened to him, and he was no longer Revan.
Interesting. And this person took all of your artifacts.
All but one.
Oh boy, he will go tomb raiding again.
You watch as this spirit waves a hand, the lid of his sarcophagus rising and slowly settling onto the earthen floor. And inside, obviously, what was once a body, presumably his, and his grasp, then, a familiar-looking blue cube, though much older than the one that you have in your possession.
Isn't that?
Why show it to us so recently? The others have been playful when they deliver knowledge of such things.
Well, strangely enough, that conversation you watched was actually an echo of the past, a conversation I had with Revan himself, who convinced me that it was very possible for me to return to the light. And while I have tried in the time that's passed since that moment to now, I find myself unable to. And I'm beginning to suspect maybe because I was waiting.
I don't like what this is going.
Waiting for us?
I can only assume. The Force works in very mysterious ways, and I've long been past questioning it.
This holocron, for lack of a better phrasing, who is on it? And Vin reaches out to pick it up.
It's less of a who and more of a what. As he says this, and as you take the holocron, Vin, you watch as the spirit of Ajunta Paul fades from existence.
That's not ominous at all.
And the other ones, though, I think I like him the most. No, I like him the most. Don't get me wrong, the other one was less flamboyant also, but I don't like people playing with my mind.
You don't like people who give you the wonderful opportunity to fight an enormous beast.
I wish I had this sword when I fought it.
I'm not talking about Dim, I'm referring to Tulak Horde, who made me fight something that wasn't there.
For fun.
He mostly was alright.
He takes one last look back at the tomb and then proceeds out. Ajunta Paul. The Paul. I will have to ask Fagan if he's familiar with this name, I think. But not now. Now, I think we have what we came for. The only thing that remains is whether we can leave.
I'm gonna go on a limb and say no.
Yes, I think that is not an unreasonable
About that.
supposition.
Grim, so considering what I saw last time of the bridge, or at least the path you had me walk, would it be safe to assume that I can lead others, the Mandalorian down that path as well, or?
Oh god, yes.
Okay. I'll probably insist on tying the rope around him and me again, and tell him to walk a very specific route. Wait, I should stand here. Next to the cliff. Yeah, this is a great fucking idea.
I'm probably gonna hit my head again.
Nah.
What are you two doing?
The last time he walked on here, he kind of took a slip.
Oh, that.
But that said, with the Skiwa guiding everyone across the bridge, it's easy to traverse it very safely.
By the way, why is there a rope tied between this promontory here and one of those droids?
Mainly, considering how much of this has been strange, a part of me expected to come out and the bridge suddenly, magically isn't there.
Aha. Nope, it seems the bridge is perfectly fine. I am sure we have nothing to worry about.
I kinda wanna steal one of these droids.
I know a Trandoshan, I know a Toydarian that would love that, but anyways, I'll
You
untie
never
the
met
rope.
that
claim
Toydarian.
it.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I never met that Toydarian.
How heavy is the droid, by the way?
Yes.
How heavy
Several
are the
hundred
droids?
pounds at least.
We have that anti-grav lift, but it is back on the ship.
I'm just gonna lift it up.
Okay, make me an athletics check.
And this is how Mendo dies. Getting crushed to death.
Yeah, that's not
Probably,
happening.
yeah.
That's not happening, Chief.
Yeah, nah.
Call him Chief. Don't compare him to the Master Chief. He can lift a warthog.
And a tank.
Flip it, yes.
Well, I ain't getting it. Anybody else has their chance to get one of those, go for it.
We do have the grav lift. But at the same time, I'm curious.
We're all going to give ourselves hernias.
It's looking that way.
No one else is concerned about the fact that we have to go into the desert looking for a tomb.
We do have speeders.
And it's less of a desert, more of a canyon to the west.
Think of it as a giant road where a bunch of things could be on top of us at any second.
I mean,
Awesome.
it doesn't necessarily have to be on top of you or on top of that. It could literally just be right next to you, and God knows you probably wouldn't even notice it.
True. He'll probably just not try to lift the thing, because what would be the point in that?
Athletics check?
What?
Are you actually trying to lift the droid?
No, I said I'm not going to try to lift the droid, because
Okay.
why would I want to do that?
I don't know. Why would you? I was curious. Well, that said, I mean, we're all done spelunking in this very friendly tomb, all things considered.
Yes. Too
Yep,
friendly.
and I do take the rope back.
That's probably a safe thing to do.
As you take the rope back, the droid looks at you. It's mine. Oh, hi, Revenant.
I think we have one place left to go.
From the sounds of things, we may have a lot of places to go. This valley may have more than one more tomb.
I think I broke my back.
But
I refuse to believe that.
I do believe he's leading us where we need to go.
Yes.
Also, I think Keanu Reeves would actually make a perfect Revan visually.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? It's funny you should
Yes.
mention that. Hold on, let me bring out that token again.
Oh god, it's Keanu Reeves.
Okay, so we started with Lord Tupac, and we're
Oh
going
god,
to...
it is Keanu.
Oh, interesting.
I left the Jedi because they killed my dog.
And then he proceeded to single-handedly slaughter the Jedi, the Sith, and everyone else associated.
Grim, we're just standing. How far down the canyon can you see?
Far enough to tell that it narrows, bobs, and weaves.
So there's no telling how far away the thing we need to go to is.
Nope.
Well then, he's going back to the ship and getting a speeder.
Then it's
Peter.
squinting off into the distance for a little bit, and finally turns around.
I heard
And
we got
follows.
speeders. I'm going after for speed.
You're
Oh,
not wrong. It looks
the
like
way-
it could be.
Grim, just as a thing, because I want to make this a habit, step out of the tomb, look for tracks.
Okay, make me a survival check.
One of these has to succeed eventually.
What tracks?
There
I
are
think
tracks.
I got
It's
something in
yours.
my eye.
All the sand.
Because of this damnable sun.
I don't like sand.
It's coarse, rough, and irritating. It gets everywhere.
I'll kneel down to
Everywhere.
this guy. Did you see anyone?
My name's Jeff.
Fuck you.
I know.
I'm so confused.
That one was not planned.
Well, Jesse, you go back, you get the speeders. Everyone that wants to can mount up and basically make your travel time all that much more less, if you would like. But do you go into the canyon?
I say we should. How many speeders do we have?
We
Enough.
have, I think, 4.
You have 4 portable ones and 1 more so standard speeder.
Yeah, which is Jesse's, because it's his baby.
I thought the ship
It's
was
a racing speeder.
Well, I mean, he did say that he wanted that speeder, just to say the same.
Yeah, it's even got a
Oh, yeah.
box, taped to it for some reason. God knows why, though.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
Can you set
Alright.
something up to release a bunch of spikes so we can trap whatever we're going after? Yeah, sure. Just give me a minute.
Sounds like that.
You kinda do.
Just turn to the Hissus corpse. I don't. Anyways, tomfuckery aside.
Into the canyon.
Into the
Into
I mean,
the
what else are we
canyon.
gonna do? Stay here?
I mean, that's kind of your current only other choice.
I mean, thinking about it, is this planet really so bad?
Wait a minute. Since
Are you
Qui-Gon is
actually
a-
asking that question after being mind fucked by one Sith Lord, killing another's fucking couple of pets, and then one that was actually kosher and actually just gave you shit and then vanished without any other context?
I mean,
Wait.
they just seem lonely. Maybe all they need is a little company.
Oh yes, that's what the Hissis's problem was. They were just lonely.
I was
And you-
referring to the Sith Lords.
I mean, they're mostly just bored, I think.
What if we give him some kush?
Easily entertained.
But anyway, you mount up on the speeders, roar off into the canyon proper, and find the speeders are kind of practically worthless now.
We got that rope.
What the? I didn't. You said that it got narrow and it got twisty and turvy, but I didn't think it got this twisty and turny.
Are we shaded from the light at all here, or is it still sort of... I guess I'm wondering if the sides of the canyon are... Or the sun is positioned relative to the sides of the canyon such that Vin can kind of see, or is he somewhat blinded?
I would say there's maybe just enough shade to where you're not going to be too awfully impaired visually.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, so Vin looks out ahead, kind of dubiously, and begins scooting forward on the speeder at basically a walking pace.
Why every place we go is so narrow and close? I don't like this.
Speaking of that, do you think the Mandalorian and I should go first, Finn?
Yeah, I got big sword and he's got big chainsaw.
Hello.
I think
Really?
that,
Everyone pause.
and then he,
No sooner do I
as
say
he
that.
is saying that, yes,
No sooner do I say that. The timing is perfect.
yes, yes.
Just-
Okay,
You have new
God, comedic
friends.
timing.
initiative. Please let my initiative be good. Please, please.
Oh.
Guys, we're
please.
fine. Look at its
The
name.
dice
It's
were
shy.
not listening to me.
Guys, it's fine. It's shy.
Well, I'm going dead last.
All right. I got Jesse, I got Fluke, I got Luck, I got Vin, I got the Skiwa. Alrighty. Wow. Somehow, despite all this, apparently everyone rolled like shit. Let's see what goes first anyway.
Imagine I hear the sounds of people being alarmed.
Oh yeah, and you hear ominous, strange, bestial shrieking. Like
Yeah,
literally
Vin's-
around the corner.
Vin replies saying, "Oh, perhaps you're right. Oh shit."
Damn it! Fine, I need something to cure. Wow. That's not what I was. I have to admit, that's not what I was expecting to see.
Come on, if it was something you expected, it wouldn't have been my game.
What were you expecting to see?
Honestly, I thought it was a giant scorpion. Like, if you move right here, it kinda looked a little like a scorpion. Huh.
Them's
Okay.
are flying predators of some sort.
Yeah, speaking of the flying part, are they?
Yes.
Okay, how high up?
Not too high up. You could definitely still hit them. They're pretty low to the ground, actually.
Okay. Not what I was expecting, but I'll take it. 1 second, let me count my. Okay.
More than enough to chainsaw, bitch.
Yep. You know what? Just for flavor, can I just as I'm running up here, I just bound onto the wall, and then just as I jump onto the wall, I grab onto something, and then I fling myself at the thing, ignite my chainsaw as I just stomp it to the ground. Just for flavor. I'm not actually making it prone.
By all means.
Okay. Why the fuck not? And because of how I worded it, this thing is definitely a reckless attack.
You all but sever a
I'm
fucking
assuming
wing from this thing. Yes, you definitely hit. Man, now it
Let's
occurs
do
to me.
that again.
Nah, do it again, by all means.
Okay, I thought I interrupted you.
Do 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 do.
Not bad damage, actually.
Doing pretty good. Thing's seen far better days, and it looks good and fucked up now. Shame there's 3 of them.
There are 2 more here for all of you. Get in here. And unfortunately, that's all I can do.
Alrighty. Look, you hear the ever familiar sound of a fucking laser chainsaw bayonet hacking into something. And now you see what it's hacking into.
What the fuck is that?
Do you ever wonder about the things you say, Grim?
Nope. I've long quit doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons.
Sword time. It's sword time.
Thinking about it.
Oh, he's going to use a sword.
Oh boy, look at this bastard savagery.
It's because you said it.
I thought
It
it.
is.
I didn't fully say it.
Oh my Christ.
It's cursed. It's always cursed. I was about to say this is Fluke's least favorite terrain, but it may be Goko's.
Oh, God.
So, needless to say, Luck, you fucking missed.
Twice.
Twice. That's... God, that's just fucking impressive.
And then I back up and wait.
Okay.
About that.
I'm assuming a 20 hits you.
Hit hard. Oh, you rolled pretty well.
Yeah, I roll pretty damn well.
Gunk droid attack.
You take 12 piercing damage, my dear Mandalorian friend.
Out.
Anything else?
No.
Good. It's their turn now.
I'm gonna regret my actions today.
Yep, with the advantage on my good friend Thuskiwa.
AC 17.
Oh, it missed then.
Last ASI, I increased my dex.
Very nice. That said,
I'm curious, why decks are not con if you're gonna go for AC?
Mainly because lizard folk have their own natural armor, or Trandoshan. So it's 13 plus dex instead of, yeah.
Okay, good point, good point.
yeah. Someone's gonna try to bite you. That's 24.
That'll be 24. Yeah. 8 damage that I take all of to my 99 hit points.
Right. Sadly, the most this one could do to even do anything is... Actually, no. It can get there and actually pseudo-share space. They're all flying. It's cramped, but... 21 Thuskiwa.
Technically, I'm standing on the first one. That one also hits for 8. You're consistent. Are these Ricky Maru?
I
Oh my
don't
God.
know. It's starting to look like it, though.
Ricky Maru. What has happened to you? Are these all the incarnations of you that have
Wait a minute.
died in all campaigns? These are all Ricky Maru after he dies.
Oh my god, they become
Keep
fucking...
taunting the GM. That will help with your survival.
Oh, don't worry. I'm less worried about these things being a hindrance than something else. Anyway, so that's their turn. Hey, Vin,
Wait.
look, flying creatures.
Son of a... I hate it when the Trandoshan is right. And he's going to take a pot shot at the one that is... I'm going to say the one that is closest to him, because even though the further one is wounded, I don't think he really has a clear line of sight to that. So,
I just needed to hear someone was shooting, and I forgot that Skew has a very loud chainsaw, so this thing hurt you too.
okay.
Frankly, everything I have is loud, though.
This is fair.
That is... Don't think I have advantage for any reason, do I? Yeah. If I were smart, I would have used my cunning action. No, not cunning action. It's just a bonus action to give yourself advantage. But no, I did not do that.
Shame. Which one are you shooting at?
The one closest to me.
The good news is that hits.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
Wait, I didn't include sneak. No, I'm not hiding. So I correctly
No,
did
you
not
get
include
sneak attack because an
Yeah.
ally is
What?
within 5 feet.
Ah, right. Okay, I am dumb.
It's okay.
Okay, so that's 4d6. Wow.
Player's first rogue
Look on
always
the
does
bright
that to him.
side.
Okay, so that's
That fucking hurts.
15 plus 7 plus 9, so that's 31 total points of damage.
I feel like that number's wrong. I think it's supposed to be 23.
Yeah, wait a minute. Why is it adding...
Because you crit if you had advantage.
Oh, those are for the... Oh, okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
No,
yeah,
you're all right, you're all right.
23.
It's okay. I did the math in my head, thankfully. Yeah, so that happened. That thing shrieks an ungodly noise, and it's unhappy about your existence. Anything else?
Vin will flatten himself against the canyon wall and try to blend into the shadows.
That's funny, because these things don't have any visible eyes.
He will still do it, because darn it, it's what he does.
Fair. Go for it.
Damn it, it's my bard.
Ooh.
That's pretty good, actually.
Actually, you know what's funny? I think that works, too.
That's
Shit.
damn good, wow.
Yeah. Alrighty. Jesse, you hear the sounds of combat. This is not something alien to you at this point on this planet. You hear new monster sounds, though. That's different.
Let me check and see what my movement speed is. I don't remember it. Give me a moment.
Like 30?
Okay, yeah.
I think it's 30.
It is still 30.
It is 30.
I
It is
forgot if I
small.
got something that changed it or not, so I was questioning stuff.
Actually, no, I don't think the swashbuckler gets anything.
Alright, Grim,
Yes, I'm Grim.
is there any possible way that I could try to intimidate them with this?
You took actor? Interesting.
What's
Actor
that phrase?
doesn't help with
You can
intimidation, I
certainly
believe.
try.
No, but he can mimic the sounds made by other creatures, and you guys recently killed a Tyrannotek.
True.
Okay, I tell you what. I'll give you the chance. Roll me a deception check.
Alrighty, let me find deception.
Wow.
Ooh.
Oddly in theme.
Okay. This is a contested check, so weirdly enough, he could still pass.
And honestly, looking at these things, I don't think they have a high wisdom. So I think
They
yep.
do not! So that's the front one. The one
Man.
behind him fails. That one succeeded.
Shades of turning the Mandalorian invisible, guys.
At least one succeeded this time. Oh, fuck. I also need to... Because that thing would have hurt it, too. Let's see... Also, I'm rolling the damn raid. It's only a +1 anyway. I wouldn't have saved him any. So, let's see what the actual raid rolls. Nope.
Wow.
Scared shitless. I'm going to say that took your action.
Okay.
Good fucking good.
Going to be good.
Hey, Vin, you think there's a Tyranitek right behind you suddenly?
Not again.
Actually, it's in it.
Good thing I can see him. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Ah, goddamn. Luke. Fucking kill these goddamn things. These shenanigans are too much for me
I
right now.
cannot see it. Good thing well, I said I was using my shield because I'm in the cave, so I'm gonna... Let's go use the new thing. Holy shit.
Do you regret your decision yet?
No, I'm gonna go all in. Yeah, Fluke is going to take out the lightsaber and use as a bonus action my fighting spirit to give myself advantage on every attack this turn.
Oh, goody.
Coursing river.
Yeah, you probably see Fluke charging forward with a shield and a lightsaber, something you don't see often, but why not?
I don't think anyone's seen that, like, ever.
Now my first attack deals extra damage, so might as well. I have advantage, lightsaber. Hasha! 22 to hit for that many damage.
That definitely hits for that many damage.
And second strike. Huh. 16. I have advantage. Yes.
Still hits and very dead. Yeah, it's dead. It does not survive. You lop its head off. It was just a scared boy.
Well, my last 5 feet, I step forward and action search.
Goddamn fighters.
The one that is hurt. 15 for 8.
Almost take its head off.
Good thing I have another one.
Now it doesn't have a head.
This. You see Fluke holding the lightsaber and the shield in front. This thing is amazing.
And this is why you don't give people proficiency in lightsabers.
Proficiency.
Half proficiency. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Anything else, Fluke, before I...
I'm good.
Okay, I thought so. Okay, let's see if this thing can pass and make sure it... Okay, it is now aware that's not a Tyranitek it heard, so it's going to start lumbering. And it's going to fucking dash... New friend.
Oh shit. Is that a wraith?
Yeah, it's a raid.
It's right, boys.
What is that lumbering noise that I hear approaching us rapidly?
You sound familiar.
Don't worry about it.
Well, Teskiwa, show us how we're not going to worry about it.
Come on, Rim, I got your back. Show him.
This guy or big monster?
Smaller flying monster, or at least thinner flying monster. Big lumbering monster.
Actually, wait, let me do something. Just for myself.
I don't need it.
Okay, something weird was gonna happen if I had rolled low on there. But essentially, after taking a look at everything, I'll probably just not disengage, but actually wait, first of all, does this guy does he look like someone that failed their saving throw against Jesse?
Regretfully, no. That one passed.
Okay. That's actually annoying. Okay. Actually, you know what, with that wisdom save, I think I'd be smart enough to understand. It can feasibly fit through here, right?
Yeah, it's going to be a tight fit, but it can.
Okay. Essentially, I'm going to look towards Fluke and the Mandalorian and pretty much just say, wait for it to get closer so we all can get a hit on it. If I move in there now, only 2 people might be able to get a good whack at it. Because currently we've got the bottleneck. So... yeah, Yeah, no. I'm not gonna hold an attack because that would only be one attack. I'm going to hit this thing.
Wing.
Stab. That's what I
Nope.
get for the previous comment about sticks.
Yep. There you
And
go.
that's my redemption arc.
Nice solid hit.
And that's all that I can do right now. So, pretty much, yeah.
So, look. Flying angry thing. Bigger thing on 4 legs.
I think I'm gonna back towards the wall a bit, and then I'm gonna shoot at flying thing.
Fair answer. Sword has failed me. Gun never. I hate it when I'm right.
Apparently not. Wow. That's a good gun.
That's a very good gun. That thing almost died from it. Anything else, Luck?
Am I able to prepare my sword for the thing that's about to come around the corner?
Nope. Sadly, you cannot.
Okay,
That
then.
takes an action to ready an action, basically.
Alright, then no, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah. And even then, when you ready an action, you can really only use the ready action to ready one attack, or one action at a set of events, or one movement.
Yeah. Let's go. This thing's gonna try to bite you. And succeed.
20. Yes. I feel 6 worse.
So we get for talking shit about sticks. That's all I can do. Familiar thuds. And also flying thing.
I don't like the sound of that. So I can tell that that this thing is coming in from a different direction, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So basically, if it reaches us, then Teskiwa is going to get pincered, and that seems like an undesirable turn of events. So
May seem like that, but think of it like this. If it's right here, then we theoretically have 4 here that can constantly hit it with lightsabers or swords, respectively.
This is a fair point.
let's see. So there were 3 flying things, and 2 of them are dead.
Yep, there's
Yeah.
only 1 left, and you see it clear as day.
Yeah, I have a good line of sight to that. Okay, so I think Vin is going to take a shot at that thing, hoping that he can take it down, and we can focus our efforts on the new threat. So, okay, now
Do it.
sneak attack, yes, because
Yes.
it's in melee with. Okay.
That is an angry child.
That
Yep.
is a 22.
That is a dead flying thing.
Yes. Okay, so 1 clean shot, and Vin ducks back into the shadows, presses himself back against the canyon wall. Not so great.
Yeah, not so great that time. Alrighty, I'm assuming that's Vin's turn. Jesse, you hear thuds.
Over to here. And then over here.
Uh-huh.
And then over here.
Uh-huh. You see it. You see
And
the
then right
bit.
there.
Okay, getting ballsy now.
So I can finally see most of it.
It looks hungry.
Do I get sneak attack?
No. That's a miss.
Alright, just give me a minute. Let's see here.
There you go. Reroll it.
So, please tell me you didn't use 30 movement, Jesse? Wait,
did.
you're a
I did not.
no. He's a swashbuckler. You didn't?
I don't think it did.
Where was your previous position?
It was right here, I think.
Here?
I think he was next to Vin. I think he was actually one up from there, but doesn't make a difference to distance.
Yeah, still 20 feet of movement, so he's got 10 feet to play with still. And because he
Okay.
used that, he still technically has his offhand blaster shot. If he would like to attempt to shoot the thing in the face.
I would like to.
Well,
Hey,
then
you
use...
don't know where the gunslinger thing is?
I mean, you already rolled it by accident. You rolled the custom West Star instead of the CC-15S.
Ah. So I should roll the DC 15 since I rolled the wrong thing?
I don't even freaking know anymore. I would roll the custom West Star since that's usually your offhand one.
Alrighty.
You know, the one you usually hit with.
But
I say usually.
He's gonna take those extra 10 feet of movement speed and just kind of
Not be there.
move over here.
Really, Jesse? Because I really think you actually want to be closer to it. I think you want to be right here. I'm kidding. I'm not going to do that. That's because I'm an asshole. Not that much of an asshole. Hey, Luke, look. New friend.
I'm just gonna hold my attack when it gets into range.
Okay. In that case, it's its turn. Hello, friends. You can now attack it, Luke.
Woo! Oh yeah, yeah.
Motherfucker.
One thing though, the first time I hit a creature, I get 1d4.
Roll 2d4.
Thank you. I love this lightsaber.
I need to stop giving you guys broken fucking items.
I will be doing more damage with my sniper.
We are on Korriban.
This is true. This is true. And I know what's in front of you. Well, I know what you're going to encounter on this planet. Taskiwa, it's your turn.
It's not gonna do anything.
Yeah, I was wondering actually.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. It's its turn.
Is this queen take knight or queen take rook?
Oh. Hold up. It actually has a thing. And it didn't quite move 20 feet, sadly.
Ouch.
So, since somebody hacked at it with a lightsaber, first it's going to ram Fluke.
Alright.
Okay, queen
That
take knight.
misses.
Well, it's pissed off now. It's going to try to claw you.
Me?
Yes, you.
Guess how much AC I have with my new shield. 19,
Is it-
baby.
Lucky son
19
of
or
a
18?
whore. 19.
19.
Damn,
That
your shield's
is-
good.
That's a miss. Look! Angry thing next to
Wait,
you.
What
You
about
have...
me?
Oh, god damn it. No, you don't get a turn. I said so. There you go. Go, Thuskiwa. Murder this thing.
Hey. Alright, it's in a nice little bottleneck now, so let's go all in on this. Reckless.
That's
Glad
good,
I did.
Reckless.
Let's do it again, because we want more.
Ooh.
That shit hurts.
Alright, and let's move on to the next one. This is why I love bottlenecks.
Tactics, they work. Luck. Big sword.
God damn it, luck.
God
Wow.
damn it.
Big sword
what?
is failing me.
Oh my god.
Big sword
This-
has been the failure.
This is astounding, actually. You do have an action surge.
You do have an
Um,
action surge.
Save it,
Remind
save it,
me,
save it.
action surge is a short rest, isn't it? Or is
Yes.
it a long rest?
No, it's a short rest. Yeah, that's up to him though. You want to use it and try to swing 2 more times and possibly cry that you missed 4 times in a row?
Or
That's the
if,
thing.
or you could save it for whatever we encounter next. Up to you.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was just thinking of saving it for the most part.
Okay. These things are dead. Then, angry thing.
Plot twist. The one thing that Vin didn't get any bad vibes off of is the one cursed Sith item. Anyway, so Vin turns his attention to the raid, steps out here so that he's not shooting directly past his friends' heads, and takes another shot at it with
Boring.
his blaster. And it does have sneak attack because the Mandalorian's in melee.
And funny enough, it has no idea you're fucking there either, because you rolled literally 1 above its passive.
Oof, that
But-
hits. That hurts.
Yeah, that hits.
Does a 17 hit?
You hit with a 21.
Oh, I have a... Okay, I have
Because
a
you stealth, and you
Okay.
literally, despite it being a terrible roll, rolled 1 above its passive.
Awesome. So Vin takes a shot at it, and without even waiting to see it land, ducks back into the shadows on this side of the cave. Or canyon. 13.
It's dead. It's very dead.
I seem to remember raids being a little more hardy than this.
What?
It's me.
Fuck that, I'm going back.
Oh no, don't go.
Like this.
Did someone put their fan up to their microphone, or?
No, you all heard that in the direction of this cave.
I say we go this direction.
What was that?
Let's find out.
Nope. Too big,
I don't
too
want to
scary.
find out.
I'm done for today. I need.
We can be invisible 2 more times today.
Weird question. Do I recognize the animal that makes that sound?
You do.
I was
Donnie?
afraid of that.
Would you mind sharing with the group? Would you mind sharing with the class?
The Skiwa, if you had hair, it'd be standing on end right now because you literally just killed one of those things that made that sound not that long ago.
Nah.
Stabby, stabby.
Another torrent attack.
God damn it.
I would like to state up front to Skiva that this time I am not bait.
No, but
He takes a look around at the caverns.
we do have the advantage, at least in geography.
We would have a much greater advantage if we were to leave. That
And
seems
do
like
what?
a far
Stay here
preferable
on
geography.
Korriban for the rest of our lives. The last torrent attack we felt was guarding 2 pillars. So,
You,
theoretically, going that way could lead us to where we want to go.
you make a fair point. Much
Also,
Yeah.
torrent attacks are attracted to the Force. We're seeking the temple of a Sith Lord capable of keeping our ship here. It's likely up there.
You think that they sense it even after death?
Frankly, I didn't know I could talk to the dead. But here we are. Regardless, if you are uncomfortable,
He just holds up one end of the cloak that everyone is wearing and lets it drop.
we can't stun back
Excellent.
because there is nothing behind us.
I don't like it, but you're right, of course.
We move forward then.
God damn it.
I turn
And
invisible.
in answer, he just turns invisible.
Invis.
I'm gonna do
And
that
he
too.
screws up his token, because of course he does.
Any strategies you want to discuss before moving forward?
Not doing well with the stealth rolls today.
My strategy, I'm gonna recommend we don't question the ghost man.
Well, as you know, it's very, very. How can I say this? Don't use lasers, or try not to.
But that's all I got.
You have a sword.
You have a sword.
A sword and a bucket.
Sword and a
I,
drink.
on the other hand,
Are
Yes.
completely boned.
for some reason I have a short sword and a dagger listed in my inventory, but I don't
Oh,
think
your
that's
default
right.
equipment. Right.
Doesn't
think
Mando
that's
have an
actually a
extra
thing.
Bible blade?
Hold on.
No.
I'm gonna throw it at him.
What happened with the one you used in the Gong Droid?
He still has it on the Controid.
It's still
I
a
hate
dog
you.
droid.
I have a crowbar. Okay.
God
A
fucking
crowbar
damn
and a
it.
hammer.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
And a Tyrantotek claw.
it's okay. You're bait. Let's go.
Does the
Listen.
Tyrantotek claw look like it could be used as a weapon?
If you fashioned it as such, right now it's just a claw. But if you want to discuss tactics, we can lead it down a narrow alleyway, like here. Hit it from all sides once it gets into the midsection. Or, how good are some of you at climbing? Several of you
Decent.
could be higher up and fire down, while the hardier members keep it distracted down here.
Don't get me wrong. I like that, but I don't think no one can actually keep that thing in check.
That's why we have the stealth cloaks. I know at least several of us can take a hit and be able to walk away. So, when one is starting to peel down, hide.
All right. Let's move carefully and see if we can find that thing.
Indeed. Also, do you still have those caltrops?
I have one with me.
Keep it on reserve. Stay quiet.
I actually have 1,000 ball bearings? What?
Standard
Default
equipment.
to class rogue, yeah.
This is why I never look at my inventory. Okay.
Pin,
Okay.
where do you feel it?
Where do I feel... Fuck.
The thing.
Hmm.
I saw a wasp.
I saw a wasp.
That's how I call the flying thing.
Everyone is visible. Just lock hands and follow me in the Mandalorian. Someone likes that train. Pretty much continuing to sneak through the entirety of the ravine, I guess now tunnel, hoping to avoid mishaps with large entities. Every now and then I will look up on the ceiling to make sure there isn't something up there that's tracking us.
Watching us hungrily?
Pretty much eager to take the last person in the group.
Okay, more wasps. The sad part is I only see a wasp. I didn't know Trandoshan.
But yeah, save for looking up every so often, just in case there's something up there that might come down for us. Huh. Well, one way to go now.
That is a very bad terrain to fight.
As we pause here, Vin is going to close his eyes momentarily and see if he does feel anything in the area around them, especially any malicious, chitinous presence.
Oh, that's easy. Just look.
I cannot see
I
shit.
don't see anything.
Someone sees this thing.
Waffles. Really? Waffles?
Hold on. I mean, Bin
But this
has
actually-
120.
Oh god.
This actually works though, because yeah, Vin has extremely long dark vision. So at the start of this bridge, pretty much, Vin suddenly stops in his tracks.
Bin.
And since we're all locked, yeah.
There's
Why did you stop?
There's something across the chasm. I think
Blocking the entirety of the intersection.
it is. Let us.
I couldn't hear you over Jesse screaming. What?
I'm sorry.
He said, I think it is looking at us.
Did you
Looking
just use
at
the
us.
Is
Did
it
you-
looking at us?
No?
Bin? What is?
No. No. Perhaps. Doesn't.
Can you tell me, please, what are you looking at?
I'm looking at a Trandoshan. But
Oh.
I think it is a
Out of
bit
character.
smaller
Maybe
than the
stop
other
with the whispering.
Okay, so he whispers,
Yeah.
I am looking at a Tarantotech. But it is at least a bit smaller than the last one, so I suppose that is an improvement. Stop, it is coming out onto the bridge.
Then
Uh-oh,
let's prepare around it.
it is
give
coming
it-
towards us.
Then move around the entrance and give it birth that it may pass. Unless, of course, you want to take it. Personally, I wouldn't. Let me see it first, actually.
Jesse,
And at this point, we would have stopped linking hands, so I wouldn't know that Jesse is still. Okay.
oh, good point, actually, yeah, we wouldn't see him.
So, taking a look at this thing now that it's in my range, it's very clearly smaller, right? Is
Oh,
it
yeah.
a young? Is it a young thing, or like I don't know anything about the physiology of these creatures?
Honestly,
But yeah,
can't really tell. It's
because I
there.
remember everything's. Yeah, remember everything saying that these creatures are rare. Nothing else. I say for no one else came back alive from fighting one.
Can't imagine where they got that assumption. You guys killed one just fine.
Yeah. You know what? I'll actually go with something right now. I'll just squint at it before
Oh, no.
taking a. Oh. I'll squint
Oh,
at
they-
it before taking a look at my cloak and just saying, let's ignore it. Is it just staying there, or is it not moving forward anymore?
It's looking around. It's almost like it hears something. Something that doesn't belong.
Hearing is that good? Then again, we are in a tunnel, but whispering through comms?
Or
Uh,
it just senses the Force user.
I was gonna say in the comms. Hey, Bin, did you use the Force recently?
I can stop anytime I want.
God fucking damn it. Give it a wide berth.
And is slowly backing down this tunnel.
Fuck.
Alright, all who are on my side, slip through.
Don't breathe, Mando.
Who's on the bridge right now?
They're cornered. They're cornered. We have to do something.
Would we know that they're there? That's why I'm
Oh
asking
shit!
for a head
Right,
count.
right. I keep doing that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but again, over the comms, who is on the bridge? I heard Vin call in. Is that the only one that called in? Okay.
I don't know
No
what
one
I'm
else.
Irish.
Okay, so 2 people have reported in. Mando. Fluke.
All good.
Mando. Fluke.
We're back. We're back.
Had me worried there for 5 seconds. Thought we would have to kill it.
Move.
Indeed.
Back. It's coming back.
If need be, cutting to the side of the bridge. Otherwise, keep going. Oh, there's another one at the end.
There's no way.
No, I'm joking. I'm fucking with you.
I'm about to say, I didn't reveal that
How
one yet.
great
How'd
would
you
that
know?
have been, though?
Guys. We're cornered.
In door.
Ben hurries up to this door, almost bumping into the skiba. And
Everyone run in the moment it opens.
It's coming back.
touches the door. Does it open?
You touch the door, Vin.
Does it open?
You hear that ever so familiar grind of stone on stone. For a moment.
And then the Tyrantotech charges.
I mean,
Sorry.
you're not
I am
entirely
using
wrong.
force.
You are using the Force. But lucky for you, Thusky was literally right behind you. Okay, now it's Jesse. Nope, go back here. Stay.
Initiative?
Well, depends. We'll see what happens. Does a 14 hit the Skiwa?
Nope. He really hates that fucking door. Damn.
You watch as the Tyrannotech literally just grabs a piece of this fairly narrow bridge spanning across a chasm, even though it doesn't really look like one. Hurls it in the direction of the door, watches as it effortlessly shatters and crumbles. And guess who is now kind of visible because of that? What with the dust and the rock shards falling on them.
Uh-oh.
Whee!
Even if he missed me, I'm still here.
Through the comms. Fuck.
Oh, no, I think it's Vin, right? Because Vin is next to the door? Or...
It's both of you. It's a narrow fucking space.
Frankly, yeah.
Also,
Yes!
everyone say hello to Waffles.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes!
Yeah.
Literally
They have a
because
nameplate
you
of
said it.
God fucking okay. The Sith Lord named his pet Waffles.
Hey, Fluke! The good news is you get to act first. This thing looks like it's gonna fucking charge into that room. And it's pissed!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
On the
6.
list,
Okay.
on the list
Okay.
of ballsy things I've seen today, it's literally
Yeah.
the fucking Clone Commando decided to enter the room of death.
Yeah. There's a reason. I will.
Spikes.
As I'm running, I let a spike bomb in front of me.
Oh,
What about Jesse?
fuck Jesse.
Fuck Jesse.
Wow. Granted, I did call for you all to be close by so that way we could rush the door the moment we went in. But
Where are we putting this thing?
Perfect there.
Yeah.
I lose invisibility. I'm looking at him, taunting him. This is gonna hurt. Shield up.
That's nice. That's nice.
what is this shield you speak of? I only see thing to kill.
Well, lucky for you,
Wow.
it's terrible at throwing rocks.
Probably hits the wall or something.
Yep.
Vindux.
He's about to rock us like a hurricane.
Oof.
Hello.
For difficult terrain?
No, it's not difficult to end. It just hurts like a bitch.
No,
Yep.
it says the area becomes difficult terrain for the duration.
It does? No.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, then yeah.
That's a fair point. In that case, it doesn't get that far. It manages to get fucking halfway through. And it hurts like a bitch.
How many feet?
15 at least.
15, then
6.
3, 6. Yeah, 64. Do I have that many? Hold on. 64.
Nice.
It worked.
It's
And-
not radiant damage.
It is piercing damage, and we've seen piercing damage work on these things. It also, sadly, still has a shit ton of health to contend with as well.
That's fine.
Let's
So that's-
use crushing damage.
So that's Waffle's turn. Look!
You motherfucker. Take 2d4 damage.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you're in this aura and you move in it,
You take 2 damage.
Advice, move in this area. Or now that you're there, fire or something. I don't know.
Murder this Torrent attack.
Can I just put my arm out the side and fire whistling birds?
I mean, yeah, it's magic missile, so yeah, if you could just do that.
It's gonna suck.
I mean, I've seen worse. I also need to
Man,
relabel. I need to relabel that because technically it doesn't really do force damage, it would do piercing damage. The fun things I make for my players. Anything else?
Can I
if there's
just-
anything really
I just-
force
What you for
damage.
love?
Can I just
Oh.
sit at? Well, no. I'm just gonna.
Shoot the giant angry monster thing?
I could, but it might not help.
I mean, damage is damage. Hey, you're hitting again. Congratulations.
Claim for sword.
All right, then I'm just gonna huddle down here for the moment.
I mean, you can shoot it again.
Oh, I could.
Do it.
Isn't extra attack lovely?
Hey, that also hits. Or some amount of damage.
Now I wait.
Now you wait.
Graham, I didn't see that bar move.
I know you didn't.
That's a funny part.
Hey, Vin! Look, an angry terrain attack. Also, a fun fact, the door opened a crack. It stopped.
Uh-oh. Let's see. Okay, so Vin looks behind him at the Trandoshan, looks ahead of him at the door. He's considering all of his weapons. This thing is pretty resistant to. So he
Finds a corner
figures
to
that-
cry in.
No, but he figures that the most useful thing he can do is get that door open. So he's going to try to, when using the Force ceases to work, he's going to try using Force and forcing the door.
With the Force?
No, it's a pun. It's like forcing the door, like physically forcing the door.
Oh, make me an athletics check.
About that hernia and about that pop.
Yeah,
Well-
about that hernia.
Here's the thing. So, okay, 16
Doesn't budge.
doesn't budge. I will say that I also have, when I fail an ability check, well, using a skill or tool with which I have proficiency. Never mind. Okay, so I try to force the door, it doesn't budge.
Yep.
I call behind me, I think we have a problem. And I
You do have
try
a
to
problem.
hide behind this statue here.
You do have a problem. Its name is Waffles.
The statue's name is also Waffles?
No, the Tyrannotek's name is Waffles. The statue is Safety currently.
Yeah, okay. So that's a 28 on stealth. And I'm going to need it.
Yay. Beskiwa, seeing this thing, knowing that you've killed one no less, one that was larger than this, you actually feel something new.
Excitement?
You feel insulted. You don't kill something far larger than this. And this thing's insulting you with its very presence. That makes you angry.
Yep. I'm trying to think of something now.
Is it something good?
I hope it's what I'm thinking of, because it'd be hilarious if he did what I'm thinking of.
Frankly, it may be what Grim is thinking of. Because in my movement speed, even with difficult terrain, I can do this.
Are you
Do it.
really?
Do it. Do
Holy
it.
shit.
Do it.
Do it.
I'm going to do my best Saruman, I guess, and just... I gave you the chance of living and staying out of our way, but you have opted the way of pain. And
Wait, if I notice he's going to charge through my traps, can I keep that lose the concentration?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, if I notice he's going to charge through my traps, I do it.
okay, yeah, then I'll charge right through. The question is, I'm wondering how much Grim thought I was going to do this, but I am going to run up, absolutely
Please
pissed.
do what I'm thinking. No.
Well, it depends. You may be disappointed, but as I get up here, I'll move to the side and using my momentum, just jump and leap into the thing as I tried to shove it off the cliff.
Yes, I knew you were going to do
Make
that.
me an athletics check with advantage because you are raging, my boy. Do it.
Yes! Come
Please
on!
work, please work, please work.
Fuck.
Oh my
I have
god,
inspiration. I have inspiration.
Use the inspiration. Okay, roll the 13.
Oof.
Damn.
And it is gone. And you hear this wonderful sound echoing off the cavern wall, growing more and more distant.
I didn't hear anything. Oh wait, are you playing it in Roll20?
Yes, I'm playing
currently
Roll20.
Okay, my headphones are connected to my phone, sadly.
That's alright. The
as it-
recording got it.
Okay, but as it just falls down screaming, I'll just say, you had your chance to eventually see the scorekeeper's halls. Now rest in darkness. Honestly, the one time I try to let something live, you see what happens. This is why one day I will kill you, Fluke. Because I am kind. Open
what
that
did I do?
damn door.
Right, the door.
Theskewa, I like to point out,
The
you have enough
door
time
seems to
with
have
your
a little
rage.
problem.
You could try to force the door.
You know what?
Why not hold the door?
Why not? I haven't been rolling well with athletics, though.
I
Wait,
know.
was the screen was
Yeah,
he
it's an
stealth the
18.
whole time?
Well, it would have gone out of stealth the moment I shoved, because shove is technically an attack action.
This is true.
All right, I want to know if Jesse just witnessed, like while he was hitting, just you run up and just.
He basically just Sparta kicked the goddamn Torrent attack into the pit of death, yes.
Yeah, Jesse was right there watching the whole time. Just. It's that easy?
You have elected the way of pain.
Hey.
Well,
That was actually a really good impression, whoever did that.
That was Dova. But anyway, yeah,
Nice.
Vin, you watch this Theskewa looking royally fucking pissed. Seeing the door slightly ajar, just jams his claws into the gap and hisses as he slowly, literally forces it right the fuck open. You were literally 2 off from the athletics check. And so, the door lays open, and you all venture inside, and that is where we're going to end the session.
I knew it.
I'm already miss Christopher Lee.
We all do, mate. We all do.
He was a great guy.
Scary as fuck, though.
He was a war hero, right?
Oh, God, yes.
And as actors go, he was actually, like, I remember an interview where he was talking about young actors today, about how they're famous before they even hit the screen, and about how much he had to work because he wanted to get everything just right, and about how the most dangerous thing an actor can do is believe their own publicity. I'm like, this is a wise man that I wish we had more of.
Right. That all said, Radical viewers, that's going to be it for this session. And as usual, I hope you all enjoyed. And if you all did enjoy, a great way of showing that support, as always, is by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and of course, sharing with your friends. And tuning back next week to see what lies in the tomb. Good old Kresh. Once again, though, thank you all for watching. And as usual, cheers to those that love us, the losers that lost us, and as always, the lucky sons of bitches that get to meet us. And we will catch you all in the next video. See you then.